Basement RPG. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Say how much
Like, we can
we're not
start
gonna get any ready.
More
We are now.
trouble we can get into than we already are.
So what happened last time? Anybody want to fill us in?
We got screwed.
Anybody want to
Instead of
Brock
leaving,
happened.
what was those things that were on that,
No,
that
happened
elevator?
before.
Brock happened.
Instead of leaving them alone, I decided.
Brock decided to go on an elevator.
Yeah, that's what started it. It was actually.
So last time you guys found yourselves in the office of a commander giant. Decide we're leaving. We're going to take the elevator back to the surface. We're going to sneak out of here.
Yeah.
Plan was going good. Get to the elevator. Elevator, unfortunately, is going down. And unfortunately, has some drow on it that unfortunately saw you. And instead of leaving them alone, unfortunately, you guys shot them with a fireball.
And unfortunately,
Only after they tried to attack her.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let that slide.
They did attack you. One did.
which
They didn't
drew the
further engage
attention of.
until pulled into the fight. But unfortunately, it got the attention of the giant and his little orc minions, which they weren't a big deal. He was literally throwing them at you.
Wow.
Due to a pretty clutch Crown of Madness.
Yeah.
That was actually
And-
hilarious.
He smashed the one.
They all
Yeah.
start rushing to him, and I'll say,
Get
"Just
over
free."
here! That worked really well.
So during the fight, everyone ended up on the elevator that had moved down past the platform just due to time passing, and it had already passed you guys. It was moving away when you decided to attack the drow, who then jumped back up to the platform, and then you jumped down. Brock did.
Well, so I would just like to point out the way that I was thinking about it, and I was wrong in the moment, and then quickly realized I was wrong. But in my mind, right, this elevator was going down and the chains were going up, so I was going to leap onto the chains and then, like, just ride it up, right?
That's true, and you fell.
Well, I fell. I wasn't worried about falling,
Yeah.
but it turns out, like, in my mind's eye, it looked very different. Because while I thought, you know, I'm home free and the rest of them can join me, what it actually looked like was these dark elves, or drow, whatever, are, like, looking at me right here and could reach up and grab my feet. I thought there was a lot more distance between us.
Yeah, because they had moved just past the platform when they attacked.
Yeah.
And then we went in combat. So the elevator literally hasn't had a turn of combat, so it hadn't moved. And so you're like, oh, the elevator's just consistently moving, but time kind of stands still for around the combat.
For sure.
And so you guys got onto the elevator. Unfortunately, the chain broke due to it being frozen and then the giant attacking it, and the elevator began to fall. And Brock was able to make a really clutch, almost grappling hook type tool
Thing.
that had rope attached to it with some with spear
Javelins.
handles or things you can stand on, like ladder rungs in essence. You jammed that hook into the wall, and you guys were able to get off the elevator just before it crashed into the floor and broke into pieces. And I believe you guys dropped down onto the floor, and that's where we stopped.
Crawled in some rubble and hid.
So you guys are at the bottom of this elevator shaft that has the broken elevators that's kind of, because it dropped down, it would sit on top of those pillars.
Right.
So it has broken and is kind of at a slope going down to the middle, and the bodies of the drow have slid, and the orcs, a couple orcs over there, has
Alright,
slid
so I want to jump into my hammock.
down to the middle of each other.
Over in a very tight little corner somewhere.
And that's where you guys are.
Okay, can I hear if anybody is running towards this elevator?
You can make a perception check.
Okay, what if I throw you guys up and you get your hammocks on the wall? hide for 8 hours and talk about this.
26.
26.
Wonder what the walls look like around here.
Like upstairs, down here is very loud, so getting a beat on what noises is coming from where and what's going where is kind of hard. But you do know last time you were down here, you heard a lot of goblin movement, a lot of goblin chittering and talking and things like that coming from the adjacent room, the main room that this feeds into. You don't hear those goblins anymore.
So we're on the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys probably came down this north, the side closest to me.
So, do I see anybody here?
I need a perception check.
Okay.
I'd give it to you normally, but there's obstruction viewed. Do the rumble.
21.
21. Looking that way, you don't see anyone into that room, but you can see your view's not very clear. It's just you can just see the corner of the room.
Right. And how tall are these pillars?
Not tall. They're tall enough where if you guys were under them, you'd get smushed by the elevator. So they're probably,
A foot.
I'd say 2 feet.
Okay, guys, what are we doing?
And they're broken. The pillars aren't broken.
How long does it take me to just pull up my hammock? If my hammock is in my hand, how long would it take me to like get into it?
No, you can get to it.
Like
Very quick.
that? Okay.
It would take your turn in combat, but you guys aren't in combat. You
So I want to hold my hammock in my hand
Okay.
and walk down the hallway. If I hear or see anything, and get into it.
Okay. Once you get in it, you come out of it, its
I know.
use is done.
But
Just remember that.
I would like to stealth down this hallway
yes.
and maybe come to the corner and do a perception check.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
I'll stealth in the rubble as well.
Oh, that's a good
Anybody
got
wants
advantage
to
on that.
stealth?
Just stealth down the hallway.
That's a 19. Oh, I got that bad roll out of my system. Oh.
24. Nat 24.
Wait, what?
I guess we're stealthing.
She apparently is rolling a...
Well, I am doing very well
Wait,
tonight.
4-sided die?
I got a 19.
Hey.
18.
Ran on the average.
18.
But, technically it's like a 36.
But things have advantage of seeing you, right?
Because things have advantage. Wait, what?
You tell me that one more time. You're going... No, I'm just joking.
That's funny.
You're
But really.
super stealthy, but it's like this bright gold colored cape you're wearing, so it actually negates it.
Yeah, no, I need you to continue to tell because I will not remember.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to stealth down that way. While he's heading down that way, go ahead and roll your perception check, and I'll ask for it in just a minute. What are the three of you doing? You guys are kind of stealth, try to take a little bit of cover in this mess here.
I'm kind of watching Declan.
I guess I'm gonna, I wait for Declan to come back and see. I kind of wanted to follow him, but if nobody else is following, so we can just kind of run and go, I'm going to stay. I'm going to follow Declan, actually.
You're going to follow that?
Yes, right
Okay.
behind him,
Yeah.
just in case.
Probably gonna follow
If I could-
Evangeline and look at
Alright.
Raven like.
If I could run underneath a chair or something
Let's go.
very quickly.
Okay, so all of you guys are going to head down that way.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to? Okay.
Don't stay here alone.
I don't know.
What's y'all's...
Do you have keys on?
Well, I'm thinking about sending him.
Brock, roll me a perception with disadvantage.
$17.
17. That's with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. I had you roll it because you specifically said you looked it down this way. So I'm going to have you glance back down that way as you go past the doorway. When you glance up that way, you kind of look in the corner and you turn and look. And the goblins that have been cleaning and stuff are now all huddled together looking at this mess that has happened at the bottom of the stairwell. And they have pulled out a few crude weapons and are slowly making their way
Like a good fireball.
towards the elevator shaft.
Are they coming like head on towards us or?
They're coming from the kitchens.
Okay.
I point this out to the group, saying, "We've got company."
Why are we going this? Are we going?
I just did this to get a perception check because we never went into this room.
Yes, we did.
This is the rolly ball and hellhound.
This is the
room.
hellhound room.
Right, but they might not be here right now since they were clearly playing fetch before. They might be tired, maybe in bed. That's what my dog does.
This is also where the giant leader was.
Yeah. Well,
I heard go the other way. Oh, well, I would not have followed if I.
We all were looking for the Duke.
I was gonna say we were here to do a job. That's like,
I'm sure you guys are.
I'm well equipped for it. I have redundancies on redundancies.
So, Brock, you mentioned that there are some goblins that are perhaps heading to investigate what the hell just happened.
Yes.
23 perception.
23. Looking into this room, you see this massive, colossal figure that is chained to the floor. I'm going to go ahead and read its description to you again, because I'm sure you guys don't remember.
It's got horns.
And it is bolted with giant-sized chains to the ground. Let me get over to it real quick. Okay, let's see. Suspended and steadied by huge chains near the middle of the room are the helmed head and upper torso. Helmed head and upper torso. The Adamantium Colossus will stand 80 feet tall once it's fully assembled. Until then, it's nothing more than a dangling, lifeless hulk. One of its eyes has a giant ruby that is set into it 40 feet above the floor. The other eye contains a socket for a similar sized gemstone.
Is it hollow?
You probably would have to climb up there to see.
No, like
So
from
only-
underneath. Is it hollow?
No.
Because it's only half of it.
No, it's not.
So only one eye has a gemstone?
And it's hanging in the air.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, it's not hollow though. It doesn't say it's hollow.
Guys, we could maybe put our hammocks up top of there. Take a nap.
Are they actively working on it? Do we see any
don't look
workers
like it.
around here?
Let
All
me
I
get to that.
know is that
I read the description
I
on
don't
that.
want
That's not the full room.
like, when that thing gets finished, I think the whole world might be in trouble.
To the north,
It's just a statue, though.
I feel it's more than just a statue. Something worries me about it. Maybe it's just me.
It is weird that it's chained.
Yeah.
to the north is a cold
Well, shit,
forge.
because it's dangling.
It looks like
I think I saw the lights
a
on
giant adamantium igloo with a chimney on top and
Oh,
a
my word.
hatch in the south side. The hatch has a sliding bolt lock and is opening is wide enough for a giant to pass through it.
Is it
Uh,
locked?
You're not over there. Can't tell.
Oh.
Inscribed on the floor of the forge is the rune for fire. You guys are able to see that. And flanking the forge are two cable towers that support the bucket chain that is 50 feet overhead. Y'all saw the bucket chain when you were up on the other floor. Standing in front of this forge is a fire giant.
Is it a very fancy looking fire giant? Or just a regular old
It's a fire giant. He seems to be working on something.
We could get in those buckets.
We could climb the dangle suspension thing and go to sleep.
To the south
Hammocks.
is a stairwell that leads up to a upper like scaffolding that encompasses this area 50 feet up in the air. Not quite 50 feet. It's underneath the buckets chains, so it's about as level with what the first floor would be. So it would take you almost up to the first floor, this stairwell.
The floor that the elevator brought us down?
Down front? Is that what you're talking
The
about?
first floor. There's only two floors.
Right.
The floor you're on, the first floor,
Okay.
and then
Well, but that's
The elevator took 7 minutes. I'm asking, I don't know. And maybe we all don't know. But 7 minutes to get like 50 feet ish.
feet.
I'm going by what it said.
Okay.
Seems long. It slows way down when it goes floor to floor, but the part when it goes from the top to the first floor, it speeds up. Because it's apparently the elevator shaft's 500 feet. But according to this, it's only 50 feet from those up to the buckets. I think there's something a little wrong with their design here.
Maybe the buckets go through a transition phase somewhere.
I don't know. But that's what it says here. It says that those towers go up to support the buckets. The ones that are maybe it's 50 feet. Yeah, it's 50 feet up to the floor, and then the buckets are suspended above that.
Well,
But it's still.
do you guys want to head up the stairwell back to the first floor? Or is there any?
We need to think fast and get out of here. Decide
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
why
gonna
I'm
do.
asking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
So we probably need to head.
We have
up.
2 options that'll be get
The
up.
stairs that went up to the surface, have we seen those down here? Because they were close to the elevator shaft up top.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
2 options: get on those stairs and get up to the first floor where we were, or since we're already here, created a thing, we can just stealth all the way and look for that chieftain, steal the thingy, and be done. Since we're already here, pick one.
You're going to hear a couple goblins behind you rummaging through some debris, looking to collect anything off of these drow that was left behind.
Dang, this draw has some good stuff.
Okay, so immediately in our view, is there anybody that looks like... You said there's one fire giant looking at this forge over here.
Correct.
And that was the only one you described in this other room?
Correct.
And he's working on something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A big something.
Sure.
Yeah, the next part of that.
You guys, let's sneak around
Stairs.
this wall to at least get out of the sight of maybe these goblins.
Yeah, alright, let's keep doing that stealthy like that.
Yes.
Alright,
It's a natural 20.
hook me up with more stealth checks.
Jeez.
You got that 20?
I am totally rerolling because you hit mine.
Was it bad?
Yes. Not much better.
It's not much better.
Worse.
It's okay. I'm
10.
with you.
I rolled... Wow.
Alright, 11.
We all rolled so great the first one.
Oh, you can stay there with that.
What'd you get?
1.
Just total?
No, that's not what she got. What did you roll?
I got 11.
Oh.
I rolled a total of 6, and people have disadvantage to attack me.
People do. Lucky there's no people down here. Just goblins
Oh.
and giants. What was yours, Doug? That's a, I'm going to say 20 something.
30.
30?
No. Oh no.
I have become one with the wall.
I was contemplating doing group stealth checks, but Declan's rolling so high and Brock's rolling so low that I'm going to do individual stealth checks.
We're right smack dab in the middle.
of people seeing it.
I rolled with advantage, by the way, and I got a 6.
Wow. What'd you roll?
A 1 and a 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
No one goes +2 to stealth?
You know what? I forgot to recharge my dice in the dice tray.
Always
Unplug
something
the
with you.
dice tray while you guys are
Yeah.
so they'd be dead.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys make your way, kind of, which way do you guys want to go? I'm not going to...
We're going this way.
Alright, I don't
Yeah,
want to
'cause
try to,
he's
I don't
over
want to
there,
assume,
right?
Yeah.
because whatever I think you guys are going to do, y'all do something different.
Yeah, we're like going this way.
Okay, so you make your way around the corner, and as, yeah, give me a marching order for sure.
The same marching order we were in over there.
Okay, so we
Y'all
have
are gonna need to eat by
Declan,
something. Y'all are gonna know
Evangeline,
it.
Brock, and then Raven. Yeah, everyone's good with that?
Sure.
Okay. Raven, as you come around the corner,
Look behind me.
yeah, he's going to relay to you behind you that he sees more goblins ascending and moving through debris to pick through these.
Okay, but they don't see us.
Drow.
Anything
And,
yet. Like, as we move around the corner, he sees
One
them.
of them pulls off of the drow mage this flask that is glowing brightly out of the mage's bag with this almost like fire energy around it as he opens the top. It just and then he quickly closes it. And you hear them realize you hear them say, "The Duke's gonna want this. This is what they were here to deliver." And they begin to scurry back off towards the kitchen.
Guys, wait.
I just carry a big wrench, and whatever that plan is, I throw it at it.
Okay. So as we round the corner, Keysmont sees this and whispers it into my ear. Guys, wait, stop. Those goblins just pulled something off those drow that the Duke wanted.
Do we want it?
It looked fiery.
Is it worth dying for?
Dangerous.
Oh, I want it!
I definitely want it.
Is it worth dying for?
I don't know.
It's fiery. I want
Is
it.
it worth dying for everyone else?
If the Duke wants it, and it's fiery, I want it, and it would be very helpful to us. And hey, if we get caught, we were bringing this for you, Mr. Duke man. Can we get?
Bought you a bomb. What more fire do you want?
We better decide quickly because they are getting away.
I say we go for it. Who's with me?
Fine.
You know what? We've already screwed them up.
Can we agree that after we leave? I was like,
I mean, yeah.
Go put him in your bag of holding. Just stealth over there and kidnap him.
I can't hold a whole goblin in the bag of holding because I have 200 pounds of gold in it.
I'm not even be able to put this flask in there.
Like legit, I might not be able to. Anyway,
I feel like just turning around that hallway and start yelling, "Ah," with the dagger in my hand.
Yeah, let's do that.
How many goblins were there that I saw?
Brock relayed to you that there was a lot of goblins down the hallway.
Yeah, well,
Y'all know that there was 30 in there when you guys came before. How many is there now? Brock didn't do a full head count. They were
we
kind
didn't
of
take us on.
clumped together as they were moving, so it may have been
It's
hard
like
to
a
count.
teeming mass of goblins. It's kind of weird.
It's like a living entity.
Yeah.
They were forming arms and moving.
Like ants,
Yeah.
building bridges and climbing over each other.
So it's very loud in here, right?
Yes, it's loud in here. Mostly the sound in here is radiating from above you, from the noise of the chains and the buckets,
Yeah.
and then
The
the
big noises.
banging of whatever this giant's
But big
working
noises
on.
won't travel, right? Can I go back
I'm
around
sure
that
you're gonna-
corner and see if I can see the goblins?
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna time it where the hammers are falling, right?
So as you go back around the corner, looking in this hallway,
Indiana Jones.
there's a few goblins still
It's
rummaging
the-
through
Yeah.
stuff.
This is
But you
because
see
he
the
does the
tail end
stamp.
of one or two goblins have already exited into the kitchen.
I am going to throw a fireball. How many goblins are
Oh crap!
there?
Okay, I'm running after Evangeline because she's about to get in trouble. She started this mess.
I know.
I mean,
exactly what
There's
this
16 goblins in there.
I could just throw a fireball and get rid of all
We
the
probably can.
I mean, it's noisy, right?
I'm not stopping.
She's looking for affirmation from me.
I know. I want to hear that it's not. Okay, I am going to go ahead. Oh Lord, I'm going to be that person that gets her group killed.
So
I am
listen,
sorry,
In
but
the words of Roadhog from a guy
We
from
gonna do this.
Overwatch, violence is usually the answer.
I'm going to throw a fireball down that
Did you just
That's
confuse
hallway.
him with me, or what's
But
happening?
can I time it to when it hits? It's like ding with all the hammers.
Every solution.
You're
has
gonna
a
have to
military-
roll
or every problem
a
has a
check to
military
see if you
solution.
can time it with something. And that's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a performance because you're trying to
I'd say that's survival.
hear that
Because it's gonna completely.
because that
Turn
packed
the
bar
letter
survival.
survive.
Yeah.
and then it stops for a bit, and then it may
So-
pick back up.
What am I rolling for that fireball?
It's a performance because that's what I want. And I think that's your probably lowest score.
Yeah, though, if
You're
we
gonna
can
perform
get
this
this,
fireball.
we might be
At the
able
right
to. If we can figure out what it is, and we know it's not going to blow up the world, we could.
God.
Shell.
That's horrible.
I say we let her drink it.
At 8.
And 8.
See what happens. Worked really well in another campaign.
I know. Hey.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
You got an 8 performance.
Yes.
All right.
Survival was less.
Is it the
So-
offbeat?
So you hear these couple loud bang, 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 and they've been going at a pretty good rhythm. And so you're like, you got this. And as soon as you release your fireball, Brock, you kind of notice the giant stop hammering, kind of pick up and look at whatever he was hammering on.
Oh my god.
And then he sets it back down. He pulls the hammer back, and you hear an explosion. You guys see an explosion. I need you to roll your damage.
It's a deck save on everybody.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But you're going to have to roll.
60
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Goblins.
Oh, that's hilarious. Brock's gonna be like,
No.
that's all he gets out. Maybe. The maybe is drowned out by the. exactly.
While you're rolling your damage, I'll be right back. Depending on what your damage is going to depend on if these goblins need to make it that.
So, like, we were all okay just dying here, right? Like, that was part of our plan.
Shoot.
Yeah,
initially. Oh my
absolutely.
goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, a 5, a 5, a 5,
Oh my-
a 4, and 2 and a 1.
Except
Which
the
is
one.
The one is a 2.
2. Yes, it is.
Holy crap, they're dead.
Yeah, there's no.
They're not a goblin.
That's freaking Yahtzee right there.
Are you sure you didn't kill a. You sure it wasn't a giant you were shooting at
I
it?
think we're back on the surface now.
Do we have a slab of rock we were standing on and we're gonna blow right
Yeah,
it up?
Wait,
Hey, that's how we can get to the
Yeah.
top.
wait. If we got one of those buckets that's made of metal,
Dude, this whole place is pushing heat up that thing, right?
yeah.
We have spent the last how many months in this game riding around in a hot air balloon?
We could totally make that work.
Alright.
If we had time.
Where's our balloon?
What was that damage?
Where's ego?
Make sure that's
Oh.
ego.
Just
What was that damage?
Oh my god.
It's
a lot.
I wish you could roll this more often.
I wish you would have hit the frickin' drow with this.
Yes, actually.
if she did, we wouldn't be in this situation.
39.
Is it more than 14?
Yes,
Oh god, yes.
it's way more.
I
Than
think it's
14.
47.
Yeah, I think she's right, 47.
What level did you cast this at?
5.
She just rolled like.
Wow. Alright, make sure you mark that spell slot off.
Or don't, whatever.
The room is just completely engulfed to the point, Raven and you and Keysmont, that are looking down there because y'all would have been the closest ones to the corner, kind of like lean back to the brightness and the fire.
So were they still here?
Yep.
Okay, so she
I
she
just
kinda
left
moved
Jala. I moved
She-
around and just
Yeah.
yeah,
moving
so she
around.
kind of went that way.
Yeah.
I
Almost you
understand.
can't even hardly see her into the as she's engulfed by this bright light and explosion. As the smoke settles, goblins are dead. All of them. All the ones that were there. They didn't even have to make saving throws. They did. So you killed the 16 goblins that were there. What's the range on this?
Oh, I hope I caught those people that were running around the corner.
Yeah, that's what was going to determine.
Well, she actually shot it at like that corner. So.
20-foot radius.
20 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there people?
Radius then.
Leaving.
Yeah, they were. I saw the tail end of them going this
So
way.
if you shoot it up here near the front, you're going to miss some goblins in the middle. If you shoot it in kind of the middle area, you can make sure you get all the goblins that are currently there. But you may or may not get the goblin.
So if I shoot it
Goblins
right
around.
here, it may or may not get the ones right there.
It may or may not. You don't know how far they are out of that room. It's 20 foot. Those are 10-foot squares.
Are they the ones with the fire thing?
No, yeah, they're the ones that I got the tail end of them.
Do I need to save, of course.
Right.
No, after finding this amazing flask, they decided to keep looking at things.
You know what? Do I know how much I'm not gonna get?
Well, you can gauge about what 20 feet is.
Because I feel like just trying to see who I get around this corner and
All right, so you
have
have
everybody mop up the rest.
So you have goblins lined up in here in the middle, because that's where the bodies would be. So you still have goblins here. You have goblins that are beginning to leave, and then goblins at the door, and then goblins past the door.
Oh God!
You're going to have 8 goblins here in the middle, and then your other 8 are scattered. A couple here, a couple here, a couple at the door.
Just put it like right in here.
Yeah.
If you drop it here, all the goblins you see will be dead. You drop it up here, you're going to miss these guys. That make sense?
Drop it up there. They're just gobbies.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can catch anybody here.
Okay.
We can just mop up the rest as we're running towards those people.
All right.
I believe in my team.
Besides, Brock needs to heal.
Smash, smash, smash.
You guys have 8 goblins.
That's fine.
Okay.
Get this clear the field. Put a couple goblins out.
Since they're surprised by that fireball, can we have a surprise round?
That was it.
Right.
For my team.
So did it get the 4 around the corner?
Don't know. You're not around the corner yet. So there's your 8 goblins. The ones that are here are dead. The ones that are here are dead. And you can kind of see up in here. You can see the feet of goblin laying here. But you don't know how many more are that way. Because you're not exactly sure how many goblins there were. You guys know originally when you guys were here there were 30. If all 30 were still in that area and came down here, you don't know. Well, let's roll initiative order.
How many are ash, though? Like, we have to do an ash calculation. How
Yeah.
many with that quick?
Those ones that were there. Probably close to that 8.
14 initiative.
Well, it's a good thing you intercepted me.
14. 15. Raven.
Ah!
What was your initiative?
9.
9. Declan?
11.
11.
Oh, we all
Oh, wait.
low today.
No, 11. Yeah. We got that one out of our system, though.
Yeah, because I'm like, our initiatives are like super high.
Uh huh.
Wow.
Can I just stay stealth?
Um,
I think, you know, honestly, with a 30 stealth, I literally can't do better than that. Can I just talk my long rest?
Just stay in the corner,
Just-
lay down on the ground, and like the.
I actually found like
tight quarters.
I found like a hovel inside the wall that's been hollowed out. I have like a little cloak in front of, so no one can see me.
Alright, so some goblins are up first after seeing this massive explosion.
Come from that way.
You come from over here.
Yeah.
They're going to move this way.
Okay.
And they see Evangeline. They don't see the rest of you. So they're going to move up 10, 20. They're only going to be able to move up a bit. Because they're goblins. Every
And then that
every
is
group of
considered-
goblin rolled higher than you guys.
That's probably not a good thing, guys. That's probably...
8 goblins are going to take a shot at you with a short bow.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's probably not a good thing.
Can I shoot you?
That's a 20 to hit.
You can.
I mean, if I shield it, what am I gonna be at?
I don't know.
What are you at right
What's your
now?
AC plus 5?
Six, 17 and 5?
I think I put me
22.
Okay. Can I shield all of them, or I
If
shield
you
one?
do your shield, it lasts
It's
until
your
the
shield
beginning
is your
of
turn.
next
Yeah.
Oh, I will shield.
Alright, so what's your new AC?
22.
22.
22. Alright, first goblin misses with a 20.
That's what my AC. My AC just is. It's just...
Well, not all of us are very.
A 10.
You know.
She's a wizard.
21 to hit.
Squishy.
Next goblin takes a shot at you for misses. Next goblin misses.
Are you sure they can? Do they even have enough high enough plus to hit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Next guy. Well, I mean, nat 20 auto hits. Then not
Alright, that's
pluses. Misses. Get 2 more. Misses. 1 more. Oh, and that 11, he misses. So all these these goblins, maybe a little rattled. Their heads are a little like shaky, and they see like 2 of you due to the concussion in their head from the explosion. None of them can hit you as 8 arrows go flying by you. Unfortunately,
It's
there's
a
a teammate behind you. Raven, what's your to hit? What's your dex? So
I duck behind the corner. I duck this way.
She actually just puts Brock in front of her.
So what you're saying is, this giant explosion kills probably half, maybe more than half of their group, and so they all turn around valiantly and open fire at
I scared them. I
the
went
frickin'
rah.
RoboCop, and it's
They
no
just ping,
effect.
ping, ping, ping,
And
ping,
then
bounce
I
off
believe
his
it's
shield.
Brock's turn, right? Because he's about to leap out from behind her.
It is some other goblins'
Okay,
turns
okay.
that you guys don't currently see,
Nice.
and they are on the other side of the explosion, and they're actively moving away from it as well.
Cool.
Now it's Evangelina's
Half of them
up.
are valiant, half of them are smart.
Brock, you're up.
Are they like in the hallway? So if I try and move past them,
You'll get hit.
they'll get a.
Yeah.
I just want to just bypass them. They go to the other goblins. That's what I'm about to do.
Like,
Like level 3 fireball or something like that. Take them all out.
I am going to do.
Like, no, leave them for me.
Oh gosh,
I
yeah.
need hit points.
You just need to go in and whack, kill,
Yeah.
kill.
Be like Dracula all over again.
Brock's just be like, whack 'em all.
So awesome.
What's your damage mod?
+7, I think.
He's probably going to just mow him down.
Plus 7? Oh,
Nobody's been hit.
none of these have been hit.
I'm just gonna do something simple. I'm gonna throw a shatter down there at a level 2. Call
Okay.
it a day.
What's the size of it?
10 feet.
Haven't you stolen any of her giant sphere ones so that you could
No.
throw shatter like that too?
10 feet.
10 feet?
It's
Okay,
good
where you
somewhere
gonna
in the
drop it?
middle.
Okay, so
Right?
you can hit 4 of them.
Hint?
Yeah.
Hint?
Alright, they have to make a saving throw?
Yes.
Concept?
Yes, 17.
Wait, why haven't I tied her dagger onto a piece of wood yet and shot that
What
at
did you say, Dave? What'd you say?
Yeah, all 4 fail.
You have to roll your damage anyway.
Roll damage. How many damage dice is it?
48.
3d8. It's only a level 2. I didn't want to. Huh? 11.
11?
Yeah.
Alright,
Two
those
fives
4
and a
goblins
bar.
are dead. Pull them guys out for me.
So
Oh,
for all
Jesus.
4?
Yep, the 4.
Oh, okay.
Goblins just and hit the wall and then slide down.
Has that hammering started again?
I really should have just went there and stabbed everybody. I feel it just.
You can maybe tell when it's your turn.
Okay,
It's your
so
turn.
Okay.
Or, unless you want to move. You can move still.
so in the car I've been listening to music from some of my
So,
shows,
only
and
this
some of
person
them
will
have
have
like
an
eagle that fly
opportunity,
over,
right?
and every time it flies over, I have to do the like
Huh?
I can't not do it. It's just so hilarious.
You've
What am
been
I, how
conditioned.
many squares?
You're 10 foot squares.
Squares?
I would drool if it was food.
That's fine.
Okay. You didn't move out of his range, so he's not going to get attack opportunity on you.
Biggest use.
I'm still in their range over here, right?
Where do you go?
Yep. If you go squeeze between them,
Trying to get
I think he used his action to
I
double
did.
move.
Yep, that'll be outrage.
Okay. So you're on rage,
Yeah.
and you burned your action to move past them. Declan, you're up.
hopefully they'll get you.
So, Declan's a little curious to know if that fire giant's doing
Yeah.
anything.
He is definitely doing something.
Is he coming towards us?
He is not.
Declan sure about this?
Pretty confident. The back of the giant is still to you. Actually, dips into the forge. As the description of the forge, he can enter it.
That's like wood.
You can like
And it has a
disappear into the
lock on
forge.
You can go into it.
A lot of
Is he
fire
going
giant
into fire?
No.
Okay.
Well, it is, but it's not very. It's like the entire forge
Isn't.
isn't lit. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like you go inside this forge and like the perimeter is lit. So he's going whatever he was hammering out.
Yeah.
Maybe going back in there to heat it up.
Does an 18 hit goblin back there?
Yeah. 18 hits a goblin.
Does 15 points of damage kill a goblin?
It does, yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot the next one back there.
All right.
Does a 25 hit it?
It does, yeah.
Does 15 damage kill it?
It does not. No.
Oh.
What?
Pull that one. No, I'm kidding. Hold on.
I was about to say,
That's super
Did
goblin.
15 just kill it?
That's a hobgoblin.
That goblin is consuming the souls of all the ones you killed, and he's using them to beef himself up.
Oh, he and I
So
are
like
gonna like.
2 arrows. So like.
What was that movie? Something Dragon? Or
What?
no? What was that? It had.
You're not giving us much to work with.
Was it? It wasn't Jet Li, was it?
Jackie Chan.
No, it wasn't Jackie Chan.
Jet Li. Bruce.
It wasn't Bruce Lee.
Cool. That's my turn.
Did you move up?
I did.
You did move up?
That's how I was able to shoot
He
them.
kills himself in other dimensions and becomes stronger.
That's the one with Jet Li.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Jelly.
Also,
All right.
great concept for a movie. Oh, multiverse theory?
Raven.
This is how this works, right?
Alright, I'm just going to. Poor Proc's not gonna get a chance to kill any of these things.
I'm trying to get to.
Those. I will
Give us
draw
more
just a normal shatter. Not gonna use one of my.
Wait, you're gonna hit your allies with it, aren't you?
Not if I position it right. Here. I'll do,
Glad people are reading the shatter spell.
Do what?
I'm
It's
glad
banned.
people are reading Shatter Spell.
Shatter's banned. He said garbage spell. Worst spell in D&D.
For a certain goblin, at least.
For these two, apparently.
Yeah, right. And these aren't doing much better.
See, you can run around the
This,
corner.
one of these guys is about to pull a gun out.
With 3. And he's got a little ship with cannons on it.
Alright, so.
That was probably the most fun I had in making my own little D&D games for you guys. Was
Here
Give
it
you guys
says,
those
why
little
does the,
prizes.
what is the whole, range area, okay, 60 foot, okay, so it's a 10-foot square, or 10-foot circle, so if I put it there, like, I want it where it'll hit them, but not, like, Brocker.
Okay, you can position it that way,
Alright, so they have to make a
but you don't have to.
con of 17,
Go ahead and roll. One made it, the other failed it. One might lose.
rookie numbers.
10,
10. One dies. One is going to be hanging in there by a thread. As he's pretty mangled looking.
Quite
I
literally.
can't run up and stab him with my dagger, can I?
Unfortunately, you cannot.
That's good. Parker.
But you
It's
can.
not
You
that
can
much.
run up. You can move up.
I am gonna move up a little bit,
Okay.
just so I'm out of that room.
All right. One out of that room. All right. We're back at the start of the round. All those goblins are dead. Raven, or sorry, not Raven, but Evangeline, you're up.
You still have this one.
They all got to go before her before.
Oh, that one's still up. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought she killed that one. But she
No.
Okay, that one's going to. That one's going to turn around. Seeing he's trapped in, and there's 3 people behind him, and there's one guy to the other side of him. He's going to attack that person, as that is, despite whatever it is, it's his best effort, best attempt to get out of here. 13. 23, I mean. Goblin's going to miss. But he is going to use his bonus action and disengage and move past you.
Okay.
So he's going to move 25 feet this way. I don't even think he's going to make it all the way out of your
This way?
range. Yep, towards me.
And a half.
There we go. All right, so he's just outside of your range. You'd have to move up just a bit again. That's gonna be his
By
turn.
disengaging you.
Disengaged from her and from you. And then we'll escape. Okay, Evangeline, you're up.
I don't know what that
I
is.
was like, what is that? Where'd that thing come from?
That's a problem.
Was it a monster?
No,
It was supposed to be there.
no.
To go over from.
Actually, wait. It's just one of those orcs. Yes.
Can I see around this corner? Need to know if I can attack or
Where were you?
double dash.
Here.
No.
No,
Forward
she was
one
right
more.
there.
20. You have 35 feet of movement.
30. No, don't have.
30.
Right,
35, I think.
Yeah.
Probably 35.
30.
30.
30. you can get to like right here. You can see a bit this way, but you can't see down that way. You look down that way, and you see
I'm just keep
goblins. Just backs to you, running. Use your action to move some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
all the day. Second.
Alright, so as you move around, you see goblins on this side, running away from you. Probably another 14 goblins. Running. Spread out all across the room. None of them are within elevation.
He made sure not to bunch them up.
So they're not in the hallway anymore. They're in the room now.
They're out in the kitchen area.
Magic missile level 9.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
One missile per goblin.
Brock, you're up.
She actually took level in rogue just for this moment.
I am going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Looking at a
he'll
room.
probably get an attack of opportunity on me.
I'll take one. He's just probably not going to hit.
Nat 20.
18? No, I didn't think so. Alright, so he misses. Brock, you made your way around the corner. You see goblins just kind of spread out across this massive kitchen, or it's more of a dining hall, and they're booking it towards the front.
Do I see any one particular one with a flask on them, or like that thing that they were talking about? Somebody.
You can burn your bonus action to look and see. Now you're since you didn't attack anything, you're not
My
gonna
rage,
raise it.
my rage was on for him. If he would have hit me, it would have been full damage.
Okay.
13.
13. You see one goblin that is
They
about
both didn't attack him.
6 goblins deep. In the middle of the pack, he has the flask. There's other goblins that are further
I
out
could do that.
that were like looks like they probably had just
Especially
entered
if I
the
went
room
for,
that weren't
non-lethal
investigating
damage.
this area. So the amount of goblins that moved into this area wasn't the full 30. But you can see that there's goblins moving actively away, but there's other goblins at the far end, kind of looking to see what the hell's going on. And you can tell that one of them, kind of in the middle, there's 2 or 3 in front of him, and then the ones at the far end of the room, looking this way. One of them's kind of like holding this flask up like this, and it's pretty big in the goblin's hands, and it's glowing.
Okay. I'm going to point at it. Yeah.
Gotcha. What else you doing?
That's
about
all
it,
I got.
right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Declan.
That's what he said.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I was to throw something at this goblin, could I do non-lethal damage to it?
You can do non-lethal damage to it with an arrow.
I can?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
You just have to state that you want to do non-lethal damage to it.
I would
Yeah,
like to
can you
do
do that by
non-lethal
bouncing
damage.
it off of the wall and then the pillar, re-angling it, and then hitting him on the back of the head with it?
Absolutely. It's going to
Or
require
just leg
multiple
or-
dice rolls.
I'll do it.
But you can try it.
How many dice rolls? What do you need?
Like
I
the
need a survival check,
It's gonna bounce
performance
off the one,
check.
hit it like the hand
then
or
it's a
something
hit
that's
check.
not.
wall. That movie with Matt Damon in the bowl.
All those things I'm really bad at.
No!
Or you can just try to hit the goblin.
Alright, so the
Yeah.
survival's a 21.
Okay.
Alright, the performance is a 5. But the hit's a 25.
Alright. Luckily you wanted to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
So your arrow hits, and it comes off wonky. Doesn't quite the way you want it to. It's like, it comes off sideways and it's like wobbling weird, and the goblin, like, he sees the tip of it, he tries to duck a little bit, and the feathers slap him in the head. And he only had 2 hit points left, so he goes down.
I just imagine
The rock
the
that he hit up here somehow, this part of the ceiling, the little.
So he goes down. He's laying on the ground. I mean, your bonus would be more than enough to kill him, but
Yeah.
specifically stating non-lethal damage, he's going to go down unconscious. If you leave him unconscious, like you guys, we'll go around and we'll roll survival. We'll roll
That's
when
it.
his turn comes up for him. We'll roll this.
You just bitch slapped a goblin with the
with a feather.
back of your arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up behind Raven. I'm just gonna whisper in her. Do you think your brother would want this body? No. Are you sure though? Because like this is really easy now. Like it's available.
It's for real estate.
Has to be willing.
That's free
Victim.
real estate.
We could make him willing.
need to fill the dagger up. Is it my turn?
Not yet. Declan,
I moved, shot an arrow.
you got any more movement or anything else you want to do?
I can shoot another arrow. Can I see any goblins at this angle in there?
Yeah. Back up in here.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot one of them. I have a ridiculous range.
They're about 130 feet. If you can hit that, yep.
Yeah, I can, without even inflicting disadvantage. I
Nice.
absolutely
See
can.
one that I'm pointing at?
He cannot see that one. Dude.
That's okay, I just want to shoot one of
That
them.
one's in the middle of the room.
Does a 17 hit it?
It does.
Of course. Alright, 10 damage.
It's dead. So we will. I got moved up.
This massacre, these guys were just having lunch.
They weren't even, they were cleaning up other people's
Yeah,
lunch.
yeah, sure.
Alright, we'll mark this one down to 1
So
HP.
Fix it though. Just goblins. What? He thinks he's people. Can I?
Raven, you're up.
Alright,
He knows me so well.
so I'm gonna run up. I mean, he's down. I'm taking my dagger. I have a +9. Do I guess I have to roll a hit at least.
Yeah, but he's laying on the ground and he's unconscious. It will be with advantage.
It's an auto crit, isn't it?
Yeah, if he's unconscious, it
I'm
is.
just gonna go
Yeah,
up
I
and
think a prone creature is with advantage. If they're unconscious, it's an auto hit, and
Yeah.
yeah, you auto critting. Luckily, he
Okay,
hasn't rolled
he's
a
got
death save. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna stab him with my dagger because I think I have an open gem, so I'm trying to fill up that
You
gem.
probably have 2 open ones at this point. It's been a while since you got
Okay,
so
well,
sucked up
thank
in
God,
here.
I've got to fill them up.
So you stab him in the goblin's soul. You see him lay there and scream in agony as his soul is just
God,
ripped
it's
out of his
horrifying.
body and kind of swirls around and goes into the hilt of the dagger,
Can the other
and it fills up
goblins
half
see
a
that?
gem slot.
What?
So,
He's just a tiny person.
Come on, at least give me one.
after watching
Just
this, Nicholas would be like, I'm not helping her with this anymore.
You're like,
Are you serious? What half?
Yeah.
Can the other goblins see this happen? And
None
just
of them
like-
are in range.
Nicholas would pull out a flask.
Half a gem slot. A giant filled up 2. Come on, there's got to be some correlation here. I gave you 2, I'm giving you half.
Wait, couldn't you just kill a yak and get one?
Oh my god.
We're gonna let the freaking giants eat them a minute
Yeah,
ago.
to be fair, we haven't tried actual animal, so we don't know if that works.
Yeah.
You've
And if we
only
fail
done-
at one, we have 2 more. We can try them.
You've only done people.
They deserve it.
Yes, the goblin butler deserved it.
I mean, to be fair, there's some that
Die
their bodies
anyway.
no longer exist in the hallway. They deserved it too, probably.
What are you talking about?
A wind
They
comes
were-
down the tunnel and just goblin ash disperses.
They were so dedicated to their job that they went from cleaning up lunch to being like, shoot, we better clean this up before the giants see it, and then they got nuked. Okay?
Alright, so
They didn't
stab
start
him.
nothing.
Half a gem slot.
They're like, oh, shoot, we
Fine,
gotta get these
I've
bodies
got
out of here
a
before
gem
the
and a half
giants.
full.
I stole my fiery thing, whatever it is.
Declan,
better.
do that again.
You see palpable hesitation.
No problem killing a goblin, but not that.
Yeah. That was. Oh man.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
You have some movement left, maybe. They use your.
Oh, that is all.
Okay.
We're talking about like, don't worry, this is better. It's
All right.
This way.
He like plunge a dagger into his throat. Better. I'm saving you.
Trust me.
Oh god, that's funny. Oh man.
Look over my shoulder to make sure it's not coming up behind.
This one was already dead. Bitch.
All right, Brock. Looking down this hallway, you know
Killed
your
himself.
brain can clearly see this happening. Goblins actively moving down this hallway. The goblin that's about a little less than halfway down the hallway
You should
Takes
do
the
an
flask.
intimidation check on the rest of them.
throws it
At who?
up towards one of the other goblins.
Oh god.
He's gonna see if he can catch it.
They're not very
Nat
good,
19. Nat 19.
Hey.
He catches it. His turn comes up. Goes around his back. slings it further down the hallway to one of the other goblins standing near the kitchen door. Let's see if he catches it.
Seriously, can we just leave?
We have some Monday Night Footballs going on here. Nat 18. He catches it. His turn comes up. He books it down just around the corner of the room. So this flask has made it down the hallway and to the left. You guys don't know it's not to the left. You guys went to the right. And all the other goblins progress further down the hallway, away from you. Was 14, you killed one, 13 goblins. Minus one that went around the corner. 12 goblins down this room.
So here's you know what? I'm getting mad.
I'm kidding.
I'm getting mad.
She's like, I'm gonna use my staff. I'm gonna blow up the next room.
Let's see whose turn is it. Hang on. I think you are up. Okay, angry Evangeline's up.
I
Specifically.
am going
He says it
to.
so nicely. I'm getting mad.
I'm going to haste myself
Oh, okay.
Oh, she gets
because I'm
pissed.
going through that kitchen door.
Through it.
Well, not the door, but wherever corner that little thing went to.
Yeah.
I am going to haste myself.
This way she can kill it and make herself a sandwich.
We do need some health back. It's definitely dinner time.
Just imagine
Eating food.
as she goes.
Skyrim, just potatoes
Just
and
a
anything.
giant sandwich.
So let me mark my little spell slot off.
Alright. You haste yourself?
Yes.
Do you have to make any kind of saving throw?
No.
Are you a
well,
willing creature?
I was just imagining instead of the office. where
Alright.
they're doing the
So, you get extra
and
movement,
I think
right?
Michael's
Yes,
like,
I
"Go
get double
fast."
movement.
Double movement.
Yes.
Alright.
Carb load.
So I
So-
guess we were. I don't know. I think
You're-
it was like right. Was I right
I
here?
think you're like right in here. Right in there.
Okay.
She
And-
has quadruple.
I'm going after. I don't know where all the
Why
other
does random
goblins
shit
are.
keep getting on?
Well, we didn't clear the table last time. That guy's gone.
I was,
I was
up in
pointing.
here.
I was
To
in front
a
of you.
worse
I was right
place.
here pointing at the goblin.
Yeah, I think you guys are very close to each other. You may be slightly ahead. A couple goblins here. Goblin over there, one over here, and then other goblins further down the room. Okay. You see these four right here on the map. In this room, there's 14. There's a dead one over here that got shot by an arrow. So that's where he would have been.
So you get 60
14.
feet of movement.
13, 12 in this room. One died, one went around the corner.
And technically 120 feet of movement if you use
I was
your
just
action.
about to say, can I use my action?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this table long enough that I can just like hop over and run underneath the table so I'm not in any of their range?
You can run under the table. It's a giant sized table. You can literally go underneath it.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get here and underneath the table away from everybody
All right.
who have attack of opportunity on me.
70, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,
10,
10, 20. How much you get?
That's it.
That's it.
That's 120.
Coming for you.
And then
Holy cow!
coming for you.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
I know, right?
Brock.
She
Yeah.
actually put on her Sonic
Yeah.
super shoes.
You see just this fiery rage and light in her eyes. Just whoosh. And as she begins to run, she does a little fire trail.
I love it.
A little bit of lightning behind her. Her staff's just like the fire glow from her staff. You just see the trail of it as she goes zipping by you.
I'm gonna look
Does
back
she
at
go to a
Raven and
circle?
Declan and be like, you guys, like, give them a look that's like, did you guys see
Like
that?
Kung Fu Hustle.
It's too fast. It's enough.
Yeah. And then,
She was too fast, and I don't know if you heard her voice. She was too furious.
yeah, she was definitely furious.
All right, I get inspiration for that.
No, I'm going home right now.
He gives himself inspiration.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
wanna
good
get
so
some,
far.
I'm going to. I'm gonna be following behind Evangeline as fast as I can go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
You
if you
got
realize
some
that you want
goblin
to kill goblins.
guys there. Yeah, right. You want to contend with some goblins.
Well, don't you need healing?
I can't even get close enough to him. I'm gonna keep going though.
Okay.
Underneath the table.
You have to maybe.
There's no way I can make it.
There's
that
no
far.
way you make it that far.
I double move.
40
I get
feet,
40
80.
feet, so I get
But that's
80.
80. But that would
So
still
I'm-
leave you 4 squares behind her.
But I was 2 squares ahead
Yeah,
of it.
it's-
So actually,
it
it's
would
probably
leave you
about
two.
right.
Oh,
It would
okay.
leave you two.
Yeah. Let me
She turns around and
do
just
something
throws
real quick.
banana peel.
Yeah.
That's like a giant sized banana peel, so it's actually bigger than you.
This map is showing
Reach my hand, pull it off the
it's
table.
squares.
You can hide in it. You need to go find a bunch of bananas.
Oh, yeah, you're
Go
right.
hide inside a
Okay,
loaf of
this should be
bread.
going.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Moving downfield. Declan, you're up.
You're determined.
Declan's gonna look down and be like,
Where did they go?
They moved past some goblins. There's now goblins between y'all.
and I'm gonna shoot these 2 goblins.
Absolutely, go for it.
First goblin shot.
So you guys double checks. You'll definitely.
23
Yep.
We're making all this
for
record.
14 damage.
Okay. So one of them just kills over.
7. Does an 18 hit?
18.
For 11 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then I'm gonna look back at Ray and be like, can you believe this shit? It's like, what are they doing up there? Then that's my turn.
I shouldn't have told her that.
Raven stands up with a little glint in her eye and a little grin on her face as she's holding her dagger. And
And then
She's
I
looking for
realized
more
that
goblins.
I'm
Goblins.
actually meant to be behind her and not in front of her with my
Evangeline
back to
after
her.
that one. And all I can think
Yeah,
of
the
right
man
now
is
is
back to
taking out goblins.
For the end part of my turn, I'm just gonna put my rapiers up instead.
in turn.
And be like,
Hey, he's already stabbed me once.
Yeah,
only once, and it was only a scratch.
It was a
Mainly
tiny
because
thing.
I was
Alright.
dead.
You barely
So-
felt it.
If
She really did apparently.
It's like
I think I rolled a 1 on the damage roll. I think I rolled it was literally like a scratch.
Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna
Like what?
chase up there.
What's
So
that
Make sure you recase.
30,
I know I get point exhaustion.
70.
Everyone's just gonna leave me. Fine. I'm gonna go my havoc thing in here, and no one's gonna be able to find me. You guys go find your stupid flask. I'll be here. It's like.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. Please. Oh, Archie, so I don't care. I will get that, and then you can carry me.
Yeah. So. Why are we doing this again? Just for the
It's
flask?
like a goblin
It's a
chasing a
fiery
shiny.
thing. If the giant, if they're bringing this to the
Okay,
giant,
Raven, you
then
moved.
something's
What else
Yeah,
do you want?
It
I
could
just I
literally
moved up
be a
my
drink.
17, my 70 feet, my double
I
move.
mean,
It could literally be like fireball whiskey.
I don't know, but I want it. It's fiery.
And we don't want them to have
Let's see
it.
what is. Yeah.
Or do we? If it gets him drunk, we do.
Is the drow bringing it? Probably not a good
What are you
thing.
done? You moved?
Yeah, I just died.
That's it?
Double
Double
move.
move? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna shift the map down a bit.
You get left behind in the
You know,
void.
I could still throw something on
The room's moving. Unfortunately,
Oh,
that one's
second.
gonna get eaten by it.
Oh, wait, you're right.
We didn't keep up with the scroll.
What's that Stephen King movie where they get like sent back in time and those things start?
The Langoliers.
Yeah, that.
So
That's what's happening. Echo's
Such
like,
a bizarre movie.
but it's
God,
so
It's
good.
good. I love all of Stephen King's stuff.
Alright, you guys, the two of you are kind of back up over here. There's a couple more goblins up here. One over here.
Okay, so wait a second. Now I'm really confused. So I'm.
You're actually
You're
back
all-
here.
You're,
off the map.
you're off the map. You and
I'm just
Declan are
kind of
off
moving
the
it
map.
so we
I know.
can see
I
a bit.
just okay.
Since
So I'm
everyone
about
can see.
7 behind her.
Yeah, just leave you guys because I'm gonna move it back.
Okay.
When you guys turn, I'm gonna move it somewhat back.
I'm just gonna judge myself off of her.
10 goblins left. One over here, one over there in the back. Leaves 8 goblins in front of you.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, because those 2 are back here.
Yep, we got 2 over here, 1 more over here, 1 more over here, and then a couple around here.
Okay.
It's 2, 4. It's 2, 3, 4, and then 4 right here by the doorway.
I'm following my person.
Right. So all those goblins
So that one went to the left, right?
Yeah.
move down this way. The one that's over here gets closer to the door. The ones at the door are going to hold their position. And so now we have 5 across the front of this entranceway.
Is that where our flask is?
And I'm right.
It went that
Is
way.
it my turn?
Not yet.
Okay. Fire fireball! Right down
She's
there.
itchy, man. She's like,
The goblins are not attacking. They're going to use their extra movement to move another 20 feet. So the goblins in the room are going to progress forward a bit more. But the ones that are there at the doorway are holding their position. And they're taking defense. They're going to do defense to give them advantage on attacks against them.
Okay.
Give you disadvantage on attacks against them.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to scroll this back just a bit. I'll put it about right here. We're going to slide you guys back. I think you guys are...
She was at the head of that table and it was like 2 squares
I
behind her.
was
Around there.
10. I was, no, 7 behind her. 10,
These guys
20,
moved
30,
up.
40, 50,
Alright,
60.
Evangeline, you are up.
And you were right here.
So there's one there.
It's 30. 60. So you're here.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah, right in there.
Where's the other ones?
He went down that hall.
Can she see all of them?
You have caught up, basically, to the two that are there. You're right behind them.
Okay.
So if you want to move, if you want to back up and move over and go around them, you can.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Ooh. I was at that one, right?
So you would end up right here if you backed up and went around.
Yeah, but I don't know how far did I move.
Well, that would be 60 feet. It would put you right there.
Okay.
60. So you have another.
60.
The hallway goes that way.
Oh.
She went too fast. She just ran
Yes,
past
she hits the wall.
it. Yeah.
There's a new entrance to the surface.
And
Whoa.
it's Evangeline shaped.
Yeah.
Progress.
So 60 would
Like
carry
can't
me.
fit through it.
holes. And you have to like
Okay.
do
I
the
can-
right position to get
I can
it.
see this hallway from here, right?
You
Yeah.
see that?
Can I see past them?
It was like the nightmare thing. where
Yes, because they're short.
Okay.
And it was
Um,
perfectly fit.
What
so
is
when
past
they
them?
could
Because I only
fit-
did 60, so that way I
but
just do
it's
my,
something when they couldn't back out.
I guess, regular
And it
dash
always-
movement, but
it
not
always
my
go
double
forward.
movement.
What's past them is down the hallway, about another 30 feet, is a goblin sitting on the
Oh
ground,
my gosh.
looking at whatever it is he's holding.
Can I like?
Hang on.
I feel like I just
No,
want to
I don't
like
want to see it.
athletic jump.
It can stay. No, no.
Leap over them.
I know, right?
Be
Tug and
awesome.
roll and snatch
You're
your
not
ass
do this great, like just flying and then roll past them.
Don't you have anything that does like, I don't know, lightning or thunder damage that could just like boom them? During this very peaceful Shire music.
Alright. Can we get our forge music back?
I was fine with the peaceful Shire music. Just pointing it out, you know?
Not ominous. Who's got the key of destiny? Thank you.
Oh god, I wish I had like my highest level undead.
Summon greater demon?
Mm-hmm.
Or not summoning a demon, I get trouble with demons. But my summon undead, I could have a freaking army right now with all these bodies.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
So you have 5 goblins in front of you.
That I just sent.
Okay,
And
wait,
then you link
wait.
to
Wait.
Put this guy near that torch.
flames up
He's
there.
kind of sitting near that torch.
This one?
Sitting on the ground. Yeah.
So I
He looks like a football player.
Yeah.
Free.
That's what I'm trying to do. Look right on decked out. He's sitting on the
so-
ground looking at whatever this is.
So that's 6, right?
Maybe sniffing it, licking it a bit.
Trying to
Okay.
drink it.
So if he is there, how far away is that? Oh, God. Why do I-
Oh wait, that's undead spirit. I want to like summon undead.
Is that technically 120 or no?
I don't feel like 120.
Did you count it out to 120? That is 120.
I know it doesn't
Not-
feel right
not
that way.
120. You're close, but it's not 120.
If I move
Oh, you're
up,
trying to get another.
if I move up right here, would that make it 120?
So,
Because I still have some movements.
I don't know how you want to do this, but haste gives you another
I
action.
can already get 5. Once he gets 6,
Technically,
I
it can only be used
more
for
for
a
each
melee
level.
attack.
Do it.
I
Why would you have that spell?
Yeah, I mean,
We were going into
Why
it.
wouldn't I?
Why
You know
wouldn't
what?
you?
Because I want to just smash missile that man,
I've been-
kill him,
I've
and
been
let that
waiting
thing
on Dance
sit
in the
there
Hall.
in the hallway. So nobody else can touch it.
You need to get. How much movement do you have left?
I've used my 60, which is my when I
Okay.
haste
20.
myself.
So if you move any more, you're not gonna be able to cast a spell because
Yes.
you're going into your action.
Yes, which I don't want to do.
So 10.
I don't think that's close enough.
It's 120 to there. Over that way, it's gonna be slightly more. I can give you an exact number if you want it because it's 30
No,
feet this
because
way,
it's still not going to hit him.
120 this way.
That's fine.
We can find out
That's-
how far it
that's
actually is.
That is fine.
Do you have anything else that's over 120?
I do. I have my fireball, but I don't want to waste it because it's not going to get to these people.
Okay.
What's the lowest I can cast this fireball at?
level 30.
Your firebolt won't go that far?
That's only one target.
Yeah. Well, she's the only
Oh,
one
no.
that hits that one guy.
120.
120.
You know what? I'm catching closer to him. I am just going to.
We really are playing football. A barrel through.
We gonna make it. We keep getting a first down every single time. We're getting closer. I am going
Never seen a more
to.
determined person.
I'm going to.
That's real life, though.
She
I'm going
gets
to
her
clean
eyes
this house.
so.
Bling! All the sparkles.
Shatter. Level 2 at these little creepy people right here.
Okay. You could drop in the middle and
Yeah.
it's 10 foot.
You
Mm-hmm.
can probably hit those middle three.
You can hit the middle 3 that are clumped there together. Your outer 2 will still be hanging out.
That's fine.
Alright. Con saves, right?
Yes.
3 con saves. Is your save the same as hers at
Yes.
17?
Yes.
We have 3 con saves and 3 fails. Goblins have no bonus to con.
13.
13 damage. As you come running up, you're like casting this before you even get there. You hold your hand out in front of you and just this explosion here, and as the goblins go scattering. Those 3 are dead, and now there is a opening in their defenses. You had a clear view of their receiver.
I'm going to do a Brock.
You're on point.
Yes, right at it.
I was pointing so you guys knew.
No, I'm pointing at him so he knows I'm coming.
Okay.
Coming for you!
That's awesome.
Brock, you're up. You're a little further back.
Yeah.
Still quite a bit further back. She just.
Okay, you can smash those up there. I left those for you.
So she moved 120 feet.
She moved 60 feet.
I moved 60.
So she didn't dash.
Okay.
She moved 60 feet up.
I was right here.
So means
And I was
I'm now
60,
130
right here.
behind her.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are these guys? Are these guys back here? Or
No,
are they farther
they're
up?
They're further up.
in front here.
So I can go
I am
10,
the
20,
boy.
30, 40. 10, 20,
You get meat in that.
30.
You just hear
I'm just gonna. I don't want her to
Okay.
be caught out.
So that's going to put you
like, almost
about
right here.
here.
mechanical
Right there.
sound.
Okay.
See, 2 feet behind me.
That's about what you would be once we got everything adjusted appropriately.
Just like that time.
I believe Declan.
Sound like Dr. Roxo.
Declan, you're up now.
Declan will advance 30 feet out of the void and begin shooting arrows at the people ahead of
Yeah,
him.
30 feet is not going to get you out of the void.
30 feet.
But it will get you.
Because I'm in the void and he's behind me.
Yeah.
Because I'm 130 behind her. So
Yeah.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Or right there.
Whatever.
roughly.
I'm here.
Declan, you have 2 guys left over here, 1 here, and then also 1 over here. On
Oh, I
this side.
clearly have to shoot this one.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit him?
Yeah. Wait. What's taking defense? This is with disadvantage.
Oh.
That's right.
That's for melee, though, right?
Does a 16 hit him? That's,
No.
I was gonna say, this is a goblin, bro. 14 points.
He's dead. Goblins have more AC than you'd think they would have, but not that much.
I'm gonna... Can I shoot at that one with disadvantage? Since it's technically over the 150. Is it over the 150 range?
Probably, but it's under your.
My 600 range.
Yeah.
So
You
no
should have
disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
Oh,
Because you got like 3 something.
does it? What's it? 2 plus 11? 13 hit him?
No. That actually doesn't hit you.
Damn it! would a 3 plus 11 have hit him?
14?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Darn.
So, arrow goes flying by, kind of sticks into the wall next to this goblin, as he's kind of like hiding behind this little. They're carrying dishes out, so he has a giant-sized plate that he's using as a shield, and he has a giant-sized knife that he's using. It's like a butter knife to a giant, but he's trying to use it. And this thing is sticking behind him, and he's standing his ground for now.
It's awfully brave of him. After watching his
Raven.
friend just get murked. It's like- oh, and his
All
other
right,
friends
so
exploded. Don't
I'm so far behind.
It's not a good time to be home.
Dash. Yeah,
No.
I'm going to. So if I dash, that'd be 70, so that'd leave me 60 behind her.
Alright.
So
That gets you out of the void.
20, 30, 40, 50. Oh my god, I'm out of the void. I'm not getting eaten right now.
Declan's trailing behind, but he's picking goblins off as he goes.
Yeah.
He's helping to clear the way a little
Yeah.
bit. You guys can push through there without worrying about getting hit by a goblin. But the goblins are up.
Declan's out there just like, you guys
these
just
two
keep
goblins
going, I'll take care.
Are going to move in and attack Evangeline,
So what's
who's
your AC right now?
20.
19.
19?
Plus
Oh,
two.
yeah.
No.
It's 19. She doesn't have shield going. That was my shield.
But she's hasted, so she gets her +2 to
Yeah.
19.
Also, the
18 plus 4,
every half of
22. A
it.
goblin is going to hit you
It's
for
not Although now I
8
really
damage.
want to see, like,
Okay,
an
sorry, he can take off his sleeve.
the second goblin is going to. He goes to swing at you, and he thought you were here, but he just hits like your after image as you're like shifting side to side, and just like he's not sure where you are.
Okay,
As
right.
you're hasted
Just
and you're
moving in rage.
yeah, you can't stand still. You're just like moving around after him to shake me.
It's pretty good.
She's like Flash when he gets stuck on the what the hell's the planet?
Flypaper?
No, the planet, the battle station planet thing.
That would be
Oh, yeah.
awful.
Yeah, Flash in
Just
Kingdom
rip the
Come.
bottom of his feet off as he went.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ankle it's like
That's-
broken at his ankle. He just keeps going.
Well, it's like that's actually
Ugh.
like a torture thing. If you had a treadmill laced with sandpaper and it only went at 1 mile per hour, but there was no way to get off of it, so you could never sleep
Sounds
or
pretty terrible.
anything.
This goblin's going to move down this hallway. 10, 20, 30.
Oh god! Declan, shoot at it!
It's 20. He's going to move double movement, so he's going to move to 40. And that was his
I
turn.
think I broke John.
This goblin
If you laid down, you would just hit a wall with the sandpaper.
is going
at 1 mile per hour
to
fast.
use his movement.
What grid are we talking about?
40. He's going to move around there. This one's going to use
It's
half
not
his movement
fine,
and stand
it's
up.
very coarse.
And then he's going to use 10 feet to move this way, and he's going to burn his action to move another 20 feet that way. Game's not over. It's only the second quarter.
There's actually like another 50 goblins in the next room.
I purposely cut it off so you don't know how far this hallway
Yeah.
is.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
buzzing.
I'm coming. Me.
Oh.
Somebody's,
I was
yeah.
gonna say I'm not that
The group
popular.
chat.
Yeah.
Um,
Trying to talk
Turn
about
up, okay.
faces and.
I just
Evangeline?
like it, I feel it in my elbows.
you're up.
I am
Hasting down the hallway.
going to move my 60 feet.
Okay.
I don't care if they get it. That's my normal
Okay.
thing. And then I'm going to magic missile this asshole.
Can you reach him?
Yes, I can. My magic missile is 150 or 120. Is it 120?
I think
It's enough.
it was.
Yes.
It's 120.
It's enough. I like that.
I mean, it's still 90 feet. So that's plenty.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Dude, don't mess with her. She wants this goblin in this flask, man.
Watch, it went from magic missile to level 5 fireball real quick. Watch it.
No,
Level
she used
6
her
magic
staff to
missile.
move it up.
I have you have tons of missiles. You can just make sure you kill him.
Look like young.
You actually are blowing
Yeah.
off limbs while he's down. You just have extras.
All right. So what level magic missile and how many rolls do you get and how many and where are they
It's
going?
going to
'Cause you
be
can pick different targets.
out of 2, and I get 5 missiles.
Is it 2 per level?
I think at 1 you get 4,
I got additional 2.
and then at
And then
oh,
if I go like more,
so it's level
Oh,
1, 3.
okay.
yes.
Yeah, one is.
Maybe you're right. That makes sense.
Yeah. And it's 1 per level after that, or 2 per level. I don't know.
It's 1 per level. But
Level 1 you get 4 of them.
Yeah,
And then
three.
You
level
start
2
out
you
with
get
3, and then they add 1 after.
so
So
if
you're
you're
going-
doing level 2, then you get 4.
You get 4.
I thought as it
Well,
went
it says
up.
+2 additional +2 darts. So I
Okay,
have 3
yeah, all right.
additional 2 darts.
So it'd be 3, 4, 5.
I
Yeah.
have 5.
It says plus additional
Okay.
2.
Additional darts too. Just
Cast it. Oh, do me a favor and go down to level 2 and click on it there.
no, because if I cast it at a level 4,
No. Just level 2. Is
that's
that
where I
you,
was. It's
But do it at level 2,
Oh my god, John. I think she would know.
right? Yeah.
She's
I'm at
obviously
level
reading her
2.
spellbook very
I'm
carefully.
joking.
Oh, I was at a 3. I'm casting it at a 3.
You're
I
at
thought
3.
because like she
I guess I
leveled
can
up,
do it too.
like
Maybe
she
it went
just
more-
got
more
extra
higher.
or something.
So you going at 3 or 2?
I'm like
You
fighting
go,
you.
you go
on
4
it.
or 5.
I'm going to go
Good
at a
at
3.
6 with her staff.
I'll just go at a 3.
All right, so it's gonna be
5.
5. How many are you sending towards him?
5.
No. Is it however much it takes to kill him?
I need a number.
I'm sending.
I think you don't have to declare them all at the same time.
I thought you did.
I
I
don't
thought you
think
had to pick targets for him and then roll damage.
Oh, I thought you got to roll damage as you shot.
Read it.
Nuke him.
You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. The dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. The darts all strike simultaneously, and you
Yeah.
can direct them to hit one creature or several.
So you have to pick target. You have to pick all your targets, and then you can roll damage.
All of them are going to.
Of course.
So you're gonna send 5 at him?
Yes.
Okay.
Just in case I roll a 1 somewhere, he needs
This
to
goblin
die.
is probably has like 4 hit points.
I don't care. He needs to die. I don't know if he's been hit before or not.
I don't think we have.
I mean, mentally or physically? Because he has watched his friends get nuked by
Good
you.
job, by the way. Because that's 3 1s.
Are they not fired at?
12.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pitiful.
So as they hit this guy, he's running this in the back. He's like,
Wait, each one's plus 1d4
Yeah,
plus
I
1?
I added my 1 to it.
Oh.
I had 3 1s.
That's great.
Yeah.
yeah, that was bad. So they hit him in the back, and he goes falling forward, and he drops the thing, and it hits the ground and slides in front of him to the feet
Oh, God.
of a statue further down the hallway that's holding a lantern.
He's
I
gonna
hate how
drive me.
good you are at
He's
that.
gonna drive me crazy by the end of this night. If you make one more goblin pick this thing up, I'm going. Oh my gosh.
So
She's gonna go Super Saiyan.
Oh my god.
So your flask is standing at the base of this statue here. This where
So
this,
is the goblin
like-
dead or not?
The goblin's dead.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. He may not have been dead if you didn't throw all of them at him.
Yeah.
That was a good call.
She needlered him.
Yeah. All right. What else you doing? That's about it, right?
That's about it.
Put that down there for the flask.
Do I have a flask?
Alright.
Oh, let's use this. Oh wait. I have a keg.
Anyway, that's your homework, the link that I sent in the group chat. You
Uh-huh.
guys
Here,
read that.
throw this barrel down
Is
there.
that the comic that you're talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty quirky.
Yeah.
I read half of it.
It's
It's Chompy's cousin.
the barrel.
It's on the ground because it's rolling.
Did you get that? Did we have that when you were the barrel? When you were in the crate?
No, I didn't.
It's laid down. It's a flask and it fell in bolt. Yeah.
All right. Brock, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to smash these two goblins in front of me.
Okay.
One will hit with a 20-something. The other one will hit with a 20-something.
Yeah.
They actually have pack tactics, so they get a +5 to AC when they're standing next to each other.
Imagine if goblins had pack tactics.
That's
There's never one goblin.
Yeah, they went to alpha enemy real fast.
16 and 14 damage.
Your modifier, I think, is higher than the amount of hit points they have. So you're going to kill 2 of them.
You should heal, right?
I healed
68.
twice. Yeah, 68.
To heal?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, he beefed up.
He's
that
literally-
freaking-
There's a patch coming to nerf that.
Yeah, right? There has to be. It's too much anyway.
2024.
Yeah.
Next D&D 6. 6th edition comes out.
Really?
2024.
Why?
Really?
Because they want to make more money off people.
Well,
And they
I'd
wanna
be
make-
curious to see-
Adventures.
See what the
They want to
difference
make
is.
it more
Maybe it's awesome.
inclusive.
How? How
I
can
don't
they make it
know.
more inclusive?
Just like they.
I hope they don't make it easier. Like, this is...
This is good.
First off,
Yeah.
how would you make it? This is pretty simplified D&D.
Yeah. I like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Compared to like
Pathfinder
first
and
and second.
3.5. And
Yeah.
Okay.
did.
That's the one and
5,
one in it.
I still have the books for 1E.
16, 20.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still have the first edition.
One.
You want to talk about difficult? You want to talk about keep track of weight? Or how long a candle burns?
Yeah. Yeah. Tracking that stuff. No way.
I mean...
Like, one room could take you a week to book out of just what's in it and how long it lasts.
Ooh, you
significantly better.
so much better than I did. So much better than I did.
So what'd you
I'm
heal
so
for?
sorry.
It's all good. I healed.
much?
23 or... Yeah.
That's.
That would've been-
It's not bad.
What
Can
would
you share
roll?
that?
When I rolled-
But his was better.
All right.
What
Declan,
did that up to?
you're up next. Down the hallway.
Where'd everybody go?
They're further down the hallway.
6.
How much?
It'd be 27 plus 6. He would have gotten.
30-something instead.
You don't see any goblins. The goblins that are in here have been killed now. You did see one goblin dart down this hallway, and the other one went that way along with Evangeline following it.
Alright, so if I move 30 feet forward, can I see the goblin that went that way?
No.
I didn't think so.
Do you even appear out of the void yet?
I don't think
No.
so.
Because he's still pretty close to the
Right.
entrance.
Yeah, because I just dashed up, so
So
I just got way ahead.
I'm. Can I stealth and dash?
Oh.
If I use my. I mean,
I think you could well, rogues
Where
can
are
use
you
their
in
bonus
there? Why
action
do you
to
want
hide,
stealth?
But I don't think.
because I don't know what else might be in here.
I don't think rangers
Because I'm in the
can.
void.
You have to use. You have to use your.
It's very small. 30.
You couldn't dash and then
120
stealth.
if it's
No.
Okay.
You can use your movement and then try to take cover or hide or.
Oh, well, I'll just move 60 feet up, I guess. But should put me relatively
Gosh,
close.
gosh.
It puts you very close.
Yeah, I'm not out of the void
You're
yet.
probably like just sitting on the
Back-
cusp,
Yeah, he's like back here.
about mid table.
Mid cusp.
Raven.
Where's everybody go?
Alright.
I just wanted to leave. Did you
I
guys
am
do
going
that?
This is why I left the
to.
Legion.
Yeah. This kind of shit is why I'm not in the Legion anymore.
Or you just
Needs
your time in the Legion is time.
I have to
You'll
be
get there eventually.
Okay,
You
so
just gotta
I
keep
have
walking. Keep marching.
45 feet,
If my time in the Legion has taught me one thing, it's that when you enter a giant fortress, you don't kill their servants. You
90,
don't.
100, 10, 120.
Okay.
Did that? I think that made it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20.
If you can get there by spaces, you can get there directional by spell.
Okay, so I'm going to chill touch that guy.
Did you chill touch? Are you a melee?
Shut up.
No, Keysmot is. So.
Yes.
Throw Keysmont if
Yeah.
he chill touches.
Yes.
And we'll cast it through him.
Okay, 10 plus 9, so 19 to
19
hit.
to hit, yep.
And 2d8.
That's a goblin. If a 19 didn't hit it, we are leaving. We are finding the stairs and we are leaving.
10.
From the beginning.
10. So this goblin kills over
Dang it.
and dies.
But he didn't need to get any further because I think our guy is that
So I
way.
have to see
Well,
him.
I know at least there's guards that way.
Yeah.
Well,
And,
I was in the-
well, they would be very interested to see
No.
them.
I didn't see who
They'd be
it
very
was.
surprised to see us.
Yeah. Did we just tell y'all to leave?
Man is 120.
Not
You
me.
should have taken us to the top.
I'll just be like, I'm sorry. I just got here.
we have 2 goblins left.
Do we? Oh, yeah.
Where? Oh, way up
There's
there.
one up there. Over yonder.
He continues around. Oh, he starts banging on this door. Starts banging on it. He's going to use his action just to bang frantically and yell on this door. Help! Help me!
Hopefully he's so tiny that nobody.
Intruders! And then he drops to the floor and gets like his head and arms under the door. But he can't quite get his whole body under it as he's trying to go under the giant door.
Wow.
So he's laid prone on the floor with his head and arms under the door. And that's about as far as he can get.
Raven, run up the steps.
And he's frantically
I'm trying.
scrambling. The other one that's next to you, it doesn't really have much choice to do anything besides it's going to move over and attack you.
Okay.
No, it's going for the football.
Yeah, it is determined. That's his best course of action right now. But he's.
19 to hit.
And ties.
Ties. You're going to take some half damage here.
I don't know, we have to roll con save.
5 damage. And you have to roll a con save to see if you can hold your haste.
Oh,
You have to be
no.
in 10.
No, actually, it's poison.
You failed it?
Mm-mm.
Not hasted anymore?
Mm-mm.
The goblin absorbs your haste.
That was a triumphant snap.
You took 5 damage. By the way. After that, the goblin is going to shift around in front of you a bit and to try to block your way. That goblin's dead. There's only 2
Can I
goblins
just
left.
like shove him to the ground?
That is it for goblin turns. Evangeline, you're up with this goblin right in front of you.
Okay, so
And your prized possession
Which you have never
It's
He's
Still-
still rolling.
is still a little ways down.
You don't even know what it is.
Your prized possession that you've never possessed is still down the hallway.
It did hit the ground.
does he
and
look damaged
slide.
at all?
No.
Okay, I felt like I just want to just stab him to
I
death.
mean, yeah, for sure. You have something to stab him with? Your dagger?
I have daggers.
You take a step back.
I feel like
throw it at him.
just
You just bonk him with your staff.
Whack!
Rafiki.
I don't think it's gonna kill him.
She needs to have things that jingle on it.
Huh.
Then she better stealth.
I was gonna say,
There goes stealth.
I can use a cantrip.
It's
right?
okay, 'cause she's
And not
super
use
nice.
mine. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I killed that one with a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm just
Chill.
gonna use my cantrip firebolt.
Firebolt. Alright, well, you're in
See if
up close to him, so you're going to do it with disadvantage. Because you're in melee range.
really.
Yeah. Spells at, distance spells at melee range are with disadvantage.
I'll come in and finish
Does it make
him off.
sense? I didn't make the rule.
Can I whack him and then run away?
Yeah.
So, like, technically, couldn't you just drop a fireball just right in front of you and then you can't avoid
No,
it?
because I don't want to waste that
I
spell.
mean, you can run away and then
you're
Cast
hasted, so even if you miss your firebolt, you can still hit him with your stick.
Okay, I was
Or
gonna.
another
I thought she
fireball.
dropped her hand.
I just want to use
I
my.
know, I'm joking. But it'd be cool.
stab.
With my
Hasted,
jack.
you can hit him twice with your staff. So if you don't kill him the first
that's
time, you can
true.
hit him with it again.
And I can still do my running.
You can run, but you won't get a dash. If you cast a
It was
spell,
a
though, you
triumph.
can't do your dash.
Okay,
But you can get your
I-
double movement,
Can I
no matter what.
smack him twice and then do my double movement?
Yeah, let's smack him once first.
Okay. I'm gonna take my staff and smack him. Smack
It
him
sounded so
hard.
funny to me.
Because, I mean, it may not be necessary. But it might be.
You hit the crap out of him.
Did you?
Yeah. That was a 16.
6 plus? Yeah, you hit him.
Okay.
Your staff's a plus 2.
At
right
one
off the
point,
bat.
I'll come in and
So
I'll
that's an
clean him
18.
up.
Okay. And
Plus
No.
whatever you're
Yes.
probably not anything
And
else.
he
I don't need to see
stole-
that again.
You're proficient.
Oh, yeah,
in it,
it's a
so
plus
it'd be another-
7.
Another, yeah. So
And-
you hit him for 23 to hit? with melee as a wizard? That's pretty good. He's like, wait a minute.
So is this what I'm doing? What is this one right here?
200.
This is not okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, wizards are getting a little bit too OP. Gotta take one of them out.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Just wait until I summon my army.
Got one over here just slaughtering
Bam!
goblins.
Ooh.
He dead.
8, 9, 10, 11.
11?
Yes.
You hit this goblin, wham! And you just hear his neck break and shift to the side under the weight of your staff. And you pull your staff up a little bit, and he just collapses and falls against the side of your leg and just slides down your leg to the ground. And you take a step, and you step on his head as you begin to move forward.
Does that unlock a memory of your previous life?
That she wants what she wants, apparently. don't stop her. She has her mind set on something.
Right?
Ain't no stop. Ain't no stopping me now.
By the way, just hey,
Yeah.
true story. In case it's ever relevant. Woo. Anyway.
So looking ahead,
So within reach.
I'll come over here, bud, in just a minute. You're right about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing has hit the ground and it has rolled to about here so far. It still has a little bit of momentum as this ground's slick and the goblin was clumsy.
No, wait, what did you just do?
I'm shifting back. Brock, you're up.
I watched a goblin go that
Oh.
way.
Yeah, he's
I
dead.
just killed him.
There's one goblin left trying
You
to
saw
crawl under
this-
the
There
door.
wasn't a goblin that went down that hallway?
There was.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
he's
Killed
dead.
him.
Okay.
Which one?
Ray,
He ain't
Ray
coming
killed
back.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
Ray.
Now all we
killed
have
it.
is this.
You did
one.
see a goblin go that way. Was there another question to that?
No, that was it.
There was one.
Goblin
coming
definitely
in.
went
Maybe
that
you didn't
way.
hear it. Maybe you didn't see him go down, but I killed him.
You can briefly look that way, and you can see a goblin body laying on the ground. He's got
Frozen.
Yeah, he's got some
Or
ice. His bottom half
decaying.
is frozen. Top half probably was frozen, but due to the heat down in here, maybe
Actually, I
starting
think
to fall
that's
out.
necrotic.
a
I
bit.
don't think it's
That
actually
was
chill.
taken care of.
He's actually just thawing back out. He's fine.
It's actually necrotic. It's not
Okay, well,
even.
his body's just.
It's not
decaying.
even.
Whatever. All right, it's decaying. It's called freaking chill touch, and you don't have to touch him, and it's not cold damage. I hate that spell.
Never use it again.
Andrew, come on, man, just
It's
be
like
chill.
chill is
Freaking
it's spooky because it's a skeletal
It's on the
hand.
list for
Spooky,
shatter.
but it's not a touch.
Yeah.
It gives,
What?
it gives
I
you
said it's
like
on the
a
list for shatter.
goosebumps.
You
It gives
can't
you
use
like
those
a-
stuff.
Yeah, he got goosebumps on his back. He was like,
Yes.
ooh.
Yeah.
And then he died.
Ah!
But those goosebumps are actually smallpox.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
You gave him a blanket. Good job.
Ebola.
In fairness, those were blankets given in compassion.
Alright, so you moved up towards the goblin that's under the door?
They actually were.
Towards.
Towards. You couldn't quite make it.
No.
Did you double move?
Yes.
Anything else?
I want to use intimidating presence, except I've
I feel
already
like
used
it's
my
already
action.
terrified.
Use your action to double move.
So no, okay.
Declan,
I'm in the void, right?
you are.
So if I'm
You're.
30 feet. Will I be out of the void?
How far behind you was he? You were keeping up with that, Ashley.
I was keeping up with me behind her.
No.
I feel like if I move 30 feet, I'd be like
If
right.
you move 30
right
feet,
here,
you'll be
you
at
know?
probably about the front of the table.
Yeah, like
Uh,
right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. It's going to be with disadvantage because
I know.
In
Does 23 hit him
Yeah.
right in the ankle.
for 10 damage?
10 damage. Brock, as you're moving up on this guy, and you're kind of like, you're just like ready. Next time, you're just gonna make him one with the tile floor. An arrow comes and just pierces him. It collapses. You're like, little sad, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's it.
Maybe.
You know, look longingly at Declan.
You guys
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna take my rapiers back out.
are effectively out of combat.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I wanna
Is this
bring
a
hand
giant
under
hot
one of these
fire?
Tables.
1 second.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Let's deal with something else before we deal
Okay.
with that. Because I know we
Yeah.
you know what? Let's not.
Because I'm
Let's
gonna sit
make
down
that wait a
and
minute.
kick their legs
Okay.
out.
Is that a giant hot fire? That is a big burning fire where you can cook some quick meats on it and kind of heats the room, lights the room a bit.
You don't have your yak to cook. Sorry.
I was thinking like we can get rid of all of these goblin bodies that are just like strewn across the floor.
By torching them?
Yeah, I mean,
No evidence that
I think-
anything happened here.
First off, half of them have been
You're not.
torched.
You're done. You're way down that hallway.
Staring at my thing.
Moving
Also,
Yes. Trying to grab
It's
it.
Gollum after the
we
ring is
know
what
that
it
there are
is.
hellhounds here, and I think the smell of cooking meat might attract
You're
them.
progressing down
hide
the
in the
hallway.
corner
I
or in the
am.
rubble of
I
the
don't
elevator.
As
That works.
you progress
but
down the
we might need
hallway,
an
you
army,
continue
and I
to
could
roll,
totally turn that
and you're able to snag it just before it gets to a set of doors
Yeah.
at the end of the hallway.
Let's
Like,
stack them
this
up.
this
and
thing is small enough where
That's a
it
good call.
could have rolled under this door, but you're able to just
Rubble of the elevator or
scoop it up.
Sure.
But you also see to the side that
Sure.
there is
We'll do that.
another set of doors.
I
that
didn't just
lead
come out of the void. Why not go
south,
back?
kind of probably into that room with that massive forge and colossal that you guys were in before. Roll me a perception check as you're swiping this thing up.
18.
18. So she swipes this up just as it's getting to a set of doors before it makes its way underneath the door as it slid and continued to roll. More of a slide and skid as it's a flat flask. Goblin had a lot of momentum from the blast. Took off. You're able to grab it. You pick it up, kind of look at whatever this is, but you hear on the other side of this door, you hear a fire giant, a female, kind of giving orders and commands, and sounds of goblins and some other creatures on the other side of this door. And she's giving commands in common, and most of it sounds like commands on making something. Like this is probably the kitchen on the other side of this doorway here. Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I want to. What are these little things? Is there a little space that I can just kind of tuck in here?
Yeah, there's a statue standing there. Kind of, it's like the base of a fire giant that comes up to a bowl. It's like the feet are the base, and it comes up to close where the torso is, and it turns into a bowl that has a big lantern or a torch in it. So they kind of come over and light them. It's a standing torch, giant size standing torch.
Okay. Oh God, I should really warn y'all. Oh, but then again, I want to see what this is, and everything in me wants to hide behind that statue and see what it is. I'm going to go to this one,
Okay.
hide behind of it, and see
All
what
right.
it is.
So you're making your way back over there.
If I have to.
All of a sudden, explosion happens down the
While
hall.
she's making her way back down the hall, she's moving rather hastily, but make a little distracted about like what is this flask. But you making your way down the hall. What are the rest of you guys doing in this room? Because you guys are still in the main room.
I start moving goblin bodies into the rubble of the elevator.
Back down that way.
Yeah.
What goblins are you starting with?
The one I'm next to.
The one that's shoved partially under the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, so we're at the end of the room.
Brock was. You're finished kind of near the table.
No, I'm
over
just
there.
saying we've
And
revealed the whole room.
I'm not doing one at a time. So as I pass a goblin, I pick it up.
Yeah, sure. But you're starting with this one. So you grab
Sure.
this goblin, but as you move down this way,
Wait,
there's
that's
5 goblin
something?
corpses over here.
Yeah. I might have a stack of 30 goblins when I'm finally over.
You're just
Wait,
like,
can't Chompy just eat them?
Ew, all that goo on all of this stuff.
Yeah, but then like we have the bodies with us when you need them.
do you need mangled goblin corpses?
I would say those little things, one hit and they're gone.
I can.
She does.
I can make an army out of this sucker.
It's just like,
Yeah.
is that the idea?
It's actually the blob is what comes out.
Somebody watches it for a second like,
that was in it.
okay.
Alright, so you grab this first goblin corpse and you kind of grab him, lift him up, and you're making your way back over here. And you're picking up 2, 3, 4. You have 4 goblins as you continue to pick them up. What are the other 2 of you doing?
I'm gonna help him gather bodies for now and get rid of them in the rubble.
Okay. All right.
I'm not as strong as him, but my character's not weak either. I still have a +2 to strength. Still carry things.
Declan's gonna help you.
Minimum of 2
He's gonna be. He's like, Brock, there's one over here. Come get this one.
Okay.
Don't forget that one,
Yeah,
Brock.
that's how he helps.
That's Declan's help. He points the dead goblin out to you, and maybe
He's
maybe-
probably got one. Right?
he drags it to you so you can carry it the rest of the way.
Okay.
So they're doing that. What are you doing?
I'm like the big trash truck. You're like the little one that goes.
Yeah.
I'm
you're
picking
like-
up like the extra limbs
Yeah.
that are just blown into pieces.
You're the trash truck. He's the worker that's going to get in the can. Raven, what are you doing while they're collecting goblins?
I think I am going to go ahead and summon my undead guy, just so I have him before I go into combat.
Okay. How long does that thing last? Like 8 hours or something?
I think so.
Alright, so you summon that. Go ahead and plop it up where you would like it. And Evangeline, you make...
Oh, it's only up to an hour.
I guess you have it for an hour. If that changes your mind, you don't have to summon it, or you can.
No, I'll still bring him up. Alright, so where's my guy?
That's that grade 8.
There he is.
Evangeline, you make your way over to this little outlet here.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of tuck in behind the statue.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Humbled over it so nobody can see, trying to figure out what it is. Can I
She's
do
gone.
Arcana check?
She's starting to
See if it's magic. see
Yeah,
if I feel some
absolutely. Do
stuff
an
on
Arcana
it.
check.
19.
19, you can definitely tell that this thing is irradiating magic.
Can I do a history check to see if I've come across it, if I know what it is, see if I
Do you just not automatically know what a fire item is at this point?
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Do I know what it
Yeah,
is?
roll is your check.
And just they're like,
26.
26.
See?
You can tell that this flask is a very old imbued item that traps fire elementals. Not just fire elementals. Very old, ancient fire elementals that giants like to use to light their furnaces.
Can I talk? Can I talk to it?
well, we could use it to power our airship.
You can talk to it. If it can respond is another question.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hand on there.
Okay. You haven't opened this thing yet.
No, because I don't want to let it go, and it just like kills everyone. So I want to put my hand on the glass
Okay.
and kind of, because I've talked to, what's his name, Phoenix? I forgot what I named him on the ship. I've talked to him before. Pyrus.
Pyrus? Yeah.
Yes, I've talked to him on the ship before. So I want to see if I can do kind of the same thing, put my hand on the glass, concentrate, and see if I can talk to this one.
Are you going to name it Pirate Senior?
Pirates 2.
The Burning.
And I'm gonna concentrate
The
and be like,
burning.
I know where you are. Can you hear me?
Like, bitch, I'm not deaf, I'm elemental.
Who knows? That's what I'm sure you can talk to me.
It comes out with a cane.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh, fire.
If I let that thing out and just everybody's
She has to
gone.
rub it first and then she gets there.
Are you there?
They all end with something being on fire.
Yeah. There are
Are you removing the top, or are you
It's a
just trying to
monkey's
talk
paw.
to it outside?
I'm trying to talk to it. I don't know if it'll work.
Speaking to it through the flask, it doesn't respond.
Okay. Oh God. And I don't know what Raven saw because I did not see that. I just knew what's in here.
Wow, I don't know what she's talking I'm not dying, you're dying.
So I don't know if I want to. Oh, gosh.
I'll get our mind essence. Let's fill it out.
I'm going to. I'm going to crack
She
it.
didn't let me finish. As soon as I said it, something with fire, she took off.
Yes, I didn't hear that. You
Warp
know.
speed. Oh, just
I didn't
like.
hear or
literally.
see
Wow.
anything.
I didn't know you can do that.
Can I crack the top just a little bit and see if I can speak to it?
Absolutely. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Because like, don't freak out. I'm a friend. As soon as I click it open.
So as you click it open and say that, it's going to, the top is just going to burst open, and this light and flame is going to erupt out of it and hitting the ceiling, just and almost blinding light as you're holding this back from your face to make sure that it doesn't burn you. That's how hot this thing is. And when it calms down, you kind of look up in front of you, standing in front of you is this massive fire elemental. Probably 3 to 4 times the size of the one that you guys have in your airship. It's this old, ancient fire elemental. And he looks at you. And you're looking at him.
Goodness
Boy.
gracious. Okay.
Yeah, let's just take a couple sets with rocks in between us.
I'm gonna hold out my hands and just let him know I'm a friend. Like,
You put the goblin
How am I
into
do
a
this?
ball in front of you.
Okay, move on to them. Let me think about how I'm gonna do
Okay,
this.
we're gonna
I
go
need
to
to
you
think about
guys.
how I need to really think about how I'm gonna approach this.
Stacking bodies.
I heard the song here too.
Throwing them in the pile.
I am
Underneath?
going to. Where is she down the hall?
She's up there.
Oh,
Isn't
she's
she?
up there.
Didn't she come back?
Oh, I guess.
Oh, that's how she got there.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you move back into the big room? with
Evangeline.
us?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're...
I'm hiding right here. I'm in this
Oh,
little cubby
great.
area.
So this thing, I'm assuming, if I looked down the hall, I could see this thing standing in the middle of the hallway, correct?
Yes, for sure. It's that big.
All right. I just want to move up a little bit into the hallway.
It's like, it's probably about half the size of the giant.
We have
This
a
fire
giant
element.
here.
Accio water.
Yeah, probably closer to the size of what Harshnag would be compared
Just
to.
lions.
So,
If I wanted them cooked.
just huge, just whoosh.
Oh, great.
Wow.
That's close to the size of it. Alright, so you look down the hallway, you see this.
Yeah, and I moved down the hallway a little bit,
All right,
not
so-
right up to it.
So you move down the hallway a little bit, and even as you get closer, you can feel the heat coming off of this thing.
I'm just gonna stand there and see what happens.
Brock
up for
and
Evangeline.
Declan, you guys have made your way about halfway down the room as you continue to collect goblin corpses. You see this just burst of like explosion and light behind you, and it just lights up the room, illuminates it, and flashes to the point that you can see it looking in the opposite direction. So you kind of just turn back and you see Raven run across the room towards that area. As you have roughly 14 goblins kind of thrown over your back, and like you kind of have maybe tied them together and like a sack of goblins, and Declan is dragging one, and you got a bunch of other ones hanging over your shoulder. But he's helping.
Right. Oh, I guess she found it.
I just assumed she was still blowing up goblins or something.
Should we go over there or should we continue over
Ah,
here?
it's fire. I'm sure she's alright.
Great.
That's like her thing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no reason for us to go over there. Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't really like fire. This whole place has been pretty uncomfortable. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Keep
You
it
know what?
touch.
I think there's there's a leg over there. Hold on a second. Let me go grab that. You know?
So you guys continue to pick goblins up, and you're getting close to the debris area where you can dispose of these. And how are you disposing? You're just going to throw them in the middle of the debris, or you?
No, we're gonna like put them underneath parts of the debris so it looks like the elevator fell on them.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's roll. You know what? Let's do like Disguise. So
sleight
let's.
of hand. Stealth.
Stealth,
No.
survival,
No.
Acrobatics.
persuasion.
We're trying to disguise these goblins.
Persuade these bodies to hide underneath
Yeah.
the rubble.
I would like to use intimidating
You know what?
presence.
Let's do survival. We'll do survival.
Okay.
You
Survival is
sure?
usually a charisma check.
No.
But we'll do survival. You can place the money there. Plus a strength for moving some of this debris.
Dirty 20 for survival.
Huh.
And
22
a
survival.
straight strength check.
Yeah.
Ooh, 20.
14.
Pretty confident you rolled yours with disadvantage, right? Because you got one level of exhaustion from that effect last fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should be rolling with a disadvantage on checks.
What effect? I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Nope.
Do y'all guys remember what it's from? We all remember that he had.
What,
No, he
yeah,
has
right. Was it from the thing he did?
What?
No, not the thing he did. Give me 1 second, I can look
Okay.
it up.
I just don't remember.
Or something the drow did?
Something to drown.
You do
Gave
have-
you
Oh
one
yeah,
level of
because like I
exhaustion.
wasn't.
Oh, the
going-
poison!
The poison. It was that thing. Yeah, it knocked you. No, it made you suffer. Yeah, it made you suffer a level.
It
I
was a
rolled a nat
1. It was a nat 1.
That's it. It was
yeah.
a crit fail thing.
Okay,
Yes, that was it.
definitely forgot about that.
Yeah.
So instead of
Because you even mentioned it when we started that you were glad that you did. Right when we started this,
that I didn't rage because in my head
Yeah.
you were
that
already.
that I didn't frenzy rage because I wouldn't have a point of exhaustion. So I
How
thought
did
yeah.
that
it
I
turn?
didn't have any point
No,
of
you
exhaustion
did. You
because I
did. You had
definitely
one.
didn't remember
You
that.
didn't remember that. Okay.
Even though you're right. So that's a 15 plus
There's-
strength.
Your strength's gonna be normal, but do your a normal strength check's gonna be normal, but your survival's
So that's
gonna be
gonna
a
be
disadvantage.
21.
How'd it go up? You had a dirty 20 the first time.
Okay.
He re-rolled.
Oh, you re-rolled it completely.
Yeah.
I just assumed you were rolling a second d20 to see if it was
I
lower.
did, but it wasn't. Okay, so dirty 20 for the
Survival.
Yeah,
Survival.
because I rolled a 15, so it would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then do your strength. Or did you do that too? What was
I
it?
did that too. That was an 18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So between the two of you, you guys are able to find little crevices, and you lift up a brace or a piece of wood or some debris, and he throws a goblin into there, and he finds a small stone and he places it on a goblin's chest. But you scatter these goblins out amongst the drow to where it looks like maybe this thing fell on and crushed them, or maybe they were here when they shouldn't have been here.
Maybe the drow
Maybe.
started shit like the drow do.
Yeah, maybe they were on it and it fell and collapsed.
Anything else kind of like cool on these drow?
Any what?
Is there anything of value to find on these drow?
You can possibly look. I'll need an investigation check.
Oh,
But before we get to that, let's
is that with
jump.
disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's jump back over to Evangeline, who is standing face to face with this fire elemental.
Yes. So I'm gonna look at it and say, I am a friend. I have an affinity to fire and have bonded with your kind before. And I'm just gonna put a little fireball, something he can see that, hey,
Me and fire get along.
yes.
All right. And he looks at you and kind of nods, and he kind of mimics your movement. You do notice on the front of this flask is almost like something stuck to the front. Not like a label, but like someone wrote a note and stuck it onto the front of it. But it's written in giant glyphs. You can't read it. So that's on the front of this note, and this elemental is mimicking you, and he speaks to you, just like a fiery. There's a big, loud, almost exhale of smoke as he speaks. What is your command, my master?
My name is Evangeline. What's your name? I went on with it first.
It already identifies you as its master, and you're like, oh, let's become first name basis instead.
I want to. Okay, fine. What
Don't
should
listen
I
to
call
him.
you?
You do what you want to do.
My
You want to be
slave?
friendly?
Get us the F out of here!
Just don't promise to free it. Just don't.
Can't be like Aladdin, promise to free the genie.
No, just because we need it, because you promised to free the other one. Just we need a replacement.
Turbo balloon. I don't know that our balloon can handle.
You can call me Magera.
Why do you feel like such a comment? My who?
Magera. Some call me Magera, the Dawn Titan.
Megira.
You could totally tell them, though, that's not your name anymore. This is your new name.
The what Titan?
The Dawn Titan,
Can I call you Titan?
if you would like.
Okay, Titan. How
What
long?
is your command?
I don't have a command at the moment. How long have you been in this vial jar thing?
I don't know. Time seems to not pass when you're there.
Might
Seems
help us
at
get out of
times
here
to
now.
be indefinite. Been there for ages, but it could have been a matter of minutes, seconds.
What is your purpose besides, I guess, granting my wishes or me commanding you? Like,
I'm sorry, I cannot grant any wishes, but I'm here to help you.
One
I'm
thing.
here to serve.
She had to check.
I know, right?
He
So
goes-
You
and
can't
he
wish for
kinda-
death, and you can't wish for more wishes.
He holds his arm out and intensifies the flame around him. Have you not seen a fire elemental before?
I've seen a fire elemental before. I'm friends with one.
And
His
he
name
kind
is
of lowers
Pyrus.
it and he goes, I am no djinn.
Okay. I don't know
It's
why
usually
you're
there's more
captured. Is there a
Christians.
reason why you're in this jar?
I have plenty of fire elemental friends.
Where did you obtain the jar from?
Look,
I killed someone for it.
Their task was unknown to me. They never summoned it.
Okay. So pretty much your purpose is the person who summons you gets to command you?
The last thing that I remember that I was contained in this jar by a group of drow along with some orcs and bugbears. It was a massive amount of hundreds. We fought for hours. And the few drow that were left were able to contain me inside of that flask. Some type of magical containment. And now I'm compelled to assist you for some reason. I can't explain it. If I were to have my way, perhaps I would leave. Could do my own thing.
Probably my good looks.
But I'm... It stops for a moment. But I am
The look
compelled.
on your face. The look on your face.
He's not sure. He's
Look on
compelled
his
now for some reason. So, like, oh.
I love it. I'm just saying, the way that you played him, looking at her, was perfect.
let's go.
Because he's this ancient being who's like so powerful. It's just like, really?
Perhaps.
So, I guess, is this the first time someone has summoned you? Well, you just got captured, you said that.
I do not know how long that was. Could have been hundreds of years ago. It could have been earlier today.
And you don't know
I feel
how
pretty
many,
refreshed. I'm not sure.
you don't know how many commands or
What?
I can give you. I just want to make sure if I give him one command, then he's gone.
No, I'm here.
Is Raven
Right.
watching
I mean,
this?
yeah.
I am. I'm about to walk up and start asking questions, but I don't want to
Okay,
get
so I can
smited.
give you like
Giant thing.
lots of commands, and you're still here, right? Well, you probably won't know, but you know.
He's not an illusion.
I want to ease up.
If
He's here, but
he
what
holds
if
his
it's
hand out and looks at you. If you give me the flask, perhaps I can know more.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna hold on to this flask.
Who knows?
I have friends who can probably read this, so I'm going to. Can you
Good job. No, it's fine. Is that what got you?
Yes.
It was pretty great.
No, I don't like that option. No, I don't think so.
I went through to get this.
seriously?
Yeah, For real, that too. You're still hateful.
Do you have any idea how many bodies are left behind from beginning this?
Can you go back into the flask?
Looks into you. Perhaps.
I need you to go back in the flask.
Okay, I walk up, ease up very, very carefully, making sure I do not look like a threat.
Are you melting?
With your ghosty.
Oh, am I? And I kind of look up at him and be like, "Can you help us get out of here?"
No.
And he turns and looks at her.
Fire giant. And everybody in that room.
He turns and looks at
Can you
her
help us get out
and
of here?
says to Evangeline, "Should I kill this one?"
No, but I
Yes.
do have.
You see what I'm talking about? Okay.
Absolutely.
I was just
Absolutely.
I know you. I was like, in my mind, I was thinking, you can't kill her, but you can kill Brock. In a quick moment, I was like, kill Brock. No. I do have someone I like you to scare, though. Probably not kill. Oh, he does have a necklace. He can't really know.
This guy might be able to just outright. I don't know, but maybe.
How do you? This might be a weird question. Can you kill a fire giant?
Given the appropriate means, I can kill anything.
And
I will burn it and consume it
what
to ash.
what means is that?
Time. Everything has a boiling point.
Okay.
I like this fire elemental. This guy, we're gonna get along.
Paper combusts at 451 degrees Fahrenheit.
The area you guys are standing in begins to heat up, and he looks at you. Perhaps we should find your melting point. And it begins to heat up in this area. Raven begins to sweat a bit.
Oh shit.
Evangeline's just like,
I need
oh,
you
a
to.
cool summer breeze.
I know.
Nah.
Perhaps not. And the temperature drops.
So,
You're over there like, I'm flying out.
Raven, is there anything that you want to ask him? I'm thinking about putting him back in the flask. There's some writing here that I can't read. It looks. I don't know. Maybe Declan can read it. Maybe Brock. I don't know.
Rockin' read.
I'm just hoping that
So I had the,
can
he's
help
just
us
looking
get
at
out
the
of
picture,
here.
so I just assumed.
Well, I mean, he says that he's at my command, so I guess if I command him to, he will.
okay.
He looks at you.
Titan, can you go back into your flask now?
Perhaps. I'm not feeling like it. If you speak the words, I will enter.
Enter now.
I'm right. Enter now. Do you want me? You're waiting for a command, aren't you?
He looks at you.
I command you to go back in the flask.
No,
Oh.
I can't do it unless you speak the words. The flask will not accept me. It's not that I won't or can't.
We need to find out the word.
Declan!
Let me.
We need to find out the word on the
I'm
flask.
gonna shout for Declan. No!
Be careful. What is behind those doors?
I'm gonna try and
He
whisper
reaches
shout.
over and kind of like touches the statue that you guys are standing next to.
Declan!
Just heats it up till it begins to like this stone
Does
begins
Declan
to turn
hear
to liquid.
I don't know.
whisper shout?
I don't know where you guys are.
Oh, we're back like 300 odd feet.
Are we gonna stay around here all day?
I'm just gonna start running, looking for them with a flask in my hand and this giant thing behind
Yeah,
me.
he's gonna follow you. As he's gonna stay with
I was like, keep whisper shouting, Declan!
Well, I mean, you'd be able to see us. It's a straight line. It's a straight.
You guys are down at
Yeah, but like, if she just came out
No,
to
but
you, she'd
I
be
would
able
come
to
out
see
of
us.
there and I'd be like, where is he? And then start running towards them. Oh my gosh.
So wait, I just see you with a giant fire elemental thing chasing you.
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
Declan's about to die.
And we whisper
I will
shouting,
kill
Declan!
that one.
Fucking
Declan!
goblin arms.
Yeah, I'm like in the process of like kicking a goblin head into rubble. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Y'all see you come running down the hallway as she yells, kind of whisper yells, Declan! Enters the room. Behind her is a fire elemental that's very large, following close behind, and then behind them a bit is Raven running behind, trying to catch up. As Evangelina's hasted, so she's able to.
Oh shit!
So she's able to burst ahead of you, but not able to really get away from this elemental, as it is pretty close to you.
Today's the day. I'm gonna take the emerald out of my bag.
Don't do it! Don't do it! He's a friend!
There you go.
Okay.
I promise.
Where did he come from?
This thing that I was chasing.
And he's going to speak up. Who are they?
Should I
Can
kill
Who
that?
are you?
Can we kill them?
No, at least not Declan. I guess not Brock.
My
No.
soul hungers for mortal blood.
Yeah, trust me, we have another one in the group like that too. What did you need?
Can you read this? There's something on here and I cannot read it.
Gonna take the flask and look at the thing.
Alright, so you take the flask and he looks at you and goes, "What shall we do?"
1 second. Can I read the thing?
Can you read Ancient Giant? Or
I
just
can read Giant.
You can't read it.
Oh.
Look at, oh,
We,
But the scribes on it look very similar to the ones that you guys saw, but were unable to read at the Ancient Giant Temple.
shoot. We have this.
I'm gonna say in Giant, did you come out of this flask?
He's going to reply to you, yes.
Can you go back in the flask?
If you speak the command words, and he's speaking to you in Giant. So Brock, you understand this.
Okay. I command you to come back into the flask.
He looks at you.
Abracadabra.
No dice. All right. I'm gonna go back to combat. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do with Ancient Giant Glass exactly?
Look,
I didn't realize it was
Can
that.
I see it?
I thought you could.
Brock, here. Maybe you can read it.
Want to look at it? See if I can read it?
Roll a history with disadvantage because you're Brock being a sub-giant race.
You're just sub.
No. Disadvantage, that's a 5.
Plus 12.
I know it gives history because that's what Brock is going to be good at. So 7.
There's a glyph on the front of it that you can't quite make out. Not quite sure what it says, but you're able to pick up a couple other words. And the other ones are containment. But you're not sure what that first word is. But there's a middle word that's containment. And there's a last word that the glyphs look somewhat like water going like this through it. Maybe like a wave. It says containment and it has this symbol like water looking waves, but you're not sure what that first glyph is.
Some of these look familiar, maybe with some time. Or maybe if we go to my people, we could find this. Can you get the 4 of us out of here safely? Maybe up this shaft?
I'm sorry, what about your shaft?
Yeah, it's underneath this loincloth, but can you get us up this
No.
this shaft safely?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
How do you know that?
No, I don't want to
No.
leave.
What do you mean you don't want to leave?
Can you explain
We
to me
agreed to get the thing and leave.
why in
But
the
he
F?
said I could command him. Look at him! Look at him!
Yeah.
He can destroy people! We can go in there, guns blazing, get the conch shell, and then leave!
We don't even know where it is.
No.
I'm
Get us out of
just
here
saying.
safely up the shaft.
I cannot.
Damn it.
Wow, that surprises me.
Would you...
Not fly in such manner.
Could you like
He's not a genie! He's a fire elemental!
I'm gonna take my
Where is my
giant
flying
bag
carpet
that
rolled
I
up
was
in a corner
using
somewhere?
as my disguise. Could you like inflate this with hot air and we could just kind of float up there?
He
He will
looks
burn
at
that
you
thing
and
up.
goes, perhaps one of you should hold the flask.
Uh,
That's not a great idea.
Rip my flask back from his hand.
I'm gonna give it to Raven before you rip it back. Before you set us on a warpath.
Oh God.
Raven.
What shall we do? Perhaps kill these
Raven.
people? These mortals? These mere men?
See, I
It can
think
be
I
ash
think he can.
beneath
I would.
I'll have
I
you
would
know that
imagine
I
think
am a
he
mere
can get
man.
us what we want.
He
Yes,
can
yes.
They are not.
definitely get us what we want. Look, we spoke to him. He said with enough time he can kill anything.
That could be years.
They're fire giants. Okay,
You guys have been talking and arguing about this for roughly, probably about 10-15 minutes. Just so you know how much time has passed.
So when a giant
I
does come
am
in this
just
room, we have a
saying,
chance.
why
to...
don't we go find this king? He kills the king. We rip the conch shell, and then we just run.
Why don't we ask him if he has any interest in actually fighting fire giants?
Or we can trade. We have a good trading tool where we can get rid of the fire giant and or the fire elemental, and we take the conch shell.
Oh God. Why? So then we have to fight a fire giant duke and a giant fire elemental?
Oh my God,
With the fire elemental.
Yeah, like, what kind of plan is
Well,
that?
we gone
Here,
for
we'll
that.
trade, and all of a sudden he just sticks fire on there
not
and
like
he gets
that.
both of
It'd be
them.
one of those things where you get it after we are away safely.
Right, so the
I would
fire
drop
giant's just
it
gonna be
down
like,
to you.
oh, totally cool. I'm not just gonna have all my guards murder you and take it anyway.
We have the fire elemental though.
Yeah.
No, you trade it.
No,
Oh,
but
no,
we
but
can
not-
just hold
yeah,
on
we're
to
not-
it and just be like, okay.
Oh,
Or we
When
can
we
say,
have
look,
talk, I'll
if
give
we
it to
get,
you.
if we don't get it, this man will burn this whole place down.
How much does this thing weigh?
This elemental?
Flask?
Oh, the flask? Not that heavy.
So it could probably go in my bag with my 200 pounds of gold coins and everything in it?
Yeah, the flask could.
Cool.
He's
But
still
the
gonna be
elemental
out
will
because he
be
can't
fast.
go
That's,
back
I
to
know,
Yeah.
but like I also don't need anyone stealing this flask while we're fighting or anything. So if it's in a different dimension, it might be better for us.
I don't know because it looks like whoever holds the flask is whoever can command it. If it's in a different dimension, no one can command it.
Mm.
I'm gonna hand it back.
Are you sure about
Fire
that?
person, yeah.
I'm gonna hold it and be like, okay.
That is your command. Perhaps we smite these mortals.
You know what? I am thinking about it because they're not agreeing with me.
If you listen to me, I can propel you to godhood.
Oh, okay.
First off,
interested.
Evangeline,
That was a bad idea.
he legit got trapped in a flask. I don't think godhood's in the
Twinkle
picture
in
for
my
this
eye. I'm
guy.
interested.
Evangeline, let's get out of here, and then he can turn you into a goddess.
I can be your weapon of destruction.
We already knew that.
I mean, really,
We need to leave.
can we not just go and get the conch shell now?
No.
So we're gonna take this. We're gonna run out of this with
We're
a
gonna
giant
survive?
elemental behind of us. How far do you think we're gonna go?
Okay, so hold on. Here's the deal, right? So we came in here, okay, and we were way over our head, and then we found maybe a way to maybe survive the encounter, and then instead didn't, and then we're way in over our head, and then found another way to maybe survive the encounter. And we were like, yeah, okay, we're feeling pretty good about this.
This one speaks a lot.
So
And
you
the
see a
one
pattern,
name
like we
drawn
could
on
just
is putting me to sleep.
stop this whole
Hey, maybe we want to get back in the
cycle
flask.
of
Maybe we should kill him.
He's actually a lot harder to kill than
Like-
he might look, actually.
we can always come back in here. There's not
And
really a
if-
difference.
Yes, I would like to see the surface.
See? Even he's on board.
Okay, now I'm a little suspicious. I'm not gonna.
Wait, what's your name?
I am my
His name is
the
Titan.
the Dawn Titan.
Dawn Titan? It's a good name. Can I call you Dawn? You're Dawn now.
Call me.
Alright, Dawn. So, we should go show Dawn the Dawn and leave.
Okay.
How long
funky
would
out.
it take to get out of here?
We don't know because we don't have a
No
way
matter
out.
what, we have to
Climb
get this
stairs.
conch out. If we leave and go, make it somehow, make
been
it
about
unnoticeable
20
that the
minutes you guys hanging
giants.
around here.
Guys, look.
We're about to now.
We need to move on to that stairwell we found before.
Okay.
Good. I'm gonna go stealthy like towards it.
If we move up there, how are we gonna get the song show? What is our plan to come back and get the song show?
We can figure that out when we're not dying.
Fine, let's make it to.
So, like, eventually, I don't know if you remember, but if you look closely at my side, there are intestines hanging out of it. Okay? I'm not doing too great in here. Just because you found a new toy, which is really cool, by the way, Don, doesn't mean we suddenly have the edge in the scenario. Okay?
Let me see what's in my inventory.
The show will still be here.
And even if it's not, it's gonna be wherever the Duke is, and he needs to find us to get our piece of the conch shell regardless.
Fine, we're going to try and sneak out of here with this giant elemental that would not come back in his case.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I don't need luck. I have advantage.
Unfortunately, this radiating elemental is going to shed any light on any area and cause you to be unable to sneak. Because it's going to draw attention of
I know
everything
you just
in
did
this
that on
direction.
purpose to me.
If you have something like that, how are you going to sneak?
That's what I'm saying, he
I
can't go
thought I
back.
could sneak within the blinding light.
All we have to do is just walk to the stuff and pray no one sees us. This is a giant elemental.
Oh god. All
There
right.
is no way to
Eventually,
sneak
how
out
about a
of here.
compromise? How about we pave a path of death and destruction, always attempting to at least leave?
Okay.
We kill everything that we encounter on the way, but our goal is to get out of this mountain.
I guess I have no choice. Sure, why not?
I
Trying
mean,
to remember what those symbols mean.
all right, how's that going?
I don't know.
No.
Excellent.
Not well. Okay.
I say go to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chamber.
roll.
of
Wait,
King
can't you
Orphan
just
and
hang out for
Some
like
more
10
time
minutes and
going.
know what the stupid
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
says?
yeah. I figured I was gonna try and sleep on it at least, but.
Let me check because I think I don't know if I can do.
Comprehend language?
I could do comprehend language, but
Then you can just put the thing away.
this spell does not decode secret messages in a text or a glyph, such as arcane sigils, but isn't part of a written language.
But it is part of a written language.
It is part of a dead. It'd be like something written in Latin. It's a dead written language.
Yeah, but the spell
That's why
is...
you guys don't know it, knowing John.
But that spell specifically says it's like it won't decrypt code. Basically, is what that's saying.
It would work.
Yeah.
It worked.
I don't think I'll be able to cast that.
I don't think we'll have 10 minutes. We've been sitting.
We've been
sitting here arguing.
Let's go ahead. I'm
Wow.
gonna cast it.
Can't you just use a spell slot to cast it?
Sure.
Can you do it as an action?
I think
What's the casting time on it?
one action plus 10 minutes.
So it's gonna take 10 minutes.
Still
an
gonna be
hour.
10 minutes.
It's gonna burn us. It's gonna burn a spell slot if you do it. You can do it as a ritual and not burn the spell slot.
I'll do it as a ritual and not burn a spell slot.
Does that take longer? No.
No.
So it's not gonna take long.
I'm going to give the.
Then what's the benefit of burning the spell slot for it?
I don't know.
But it still has a cast time of burning
Wait,
the spell
let me
slot.
see,
If you
let me
can't
see.
do it as a ritual, because some other people will be able to cast it, but not as a ritual.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
No.
So we decided that
We're gonna
she's trying to
comprehend
read.
languages. So that
I'm going to give the flask, the container, to Raven.
Okay.
I actually trust Raven.
All right. So you're gonna hand it to her.
And she's on the same wavelength as I am, so she decides, hey, we need to leave, I'm with her.
All right.
'Cause we're here.
So you guys hanging out here
Yes.
in the middle of this
There's no one else
Dining
we
room.
can hide.
for about 10 minutes.
Can we go see?
Can we?
Is there a room that we could? Let's look for. Okay, guys, let's look for a room so I can spend 10 minutes to concentrate and try to figure out how to get this.
If we go into the kitchen,
We could put him inside the
No,
fire.
no, I think there's people in the kitchen. I forgot to tell you this, but I
well, we
heard
can have
a
him
lady.
kill the people in the kitchen, and then we can kill whatever you just told me about the lady fire giant being in there.
Okay, well, I just told y'all, I guess. So I guess we can go into the kitchen, kill whoever's in the kitchen, and bolt the doors, and then
Kitchen's
spend.
down that hallway. Further down that hallway.
Sorry, why wouldn't we just stay in the room that we're in? To do
Because
this?
there's-
What benefit does the kitchen hold to us?
It's in a closed space, and it's not. out in the open with this bright light where everybody can see and come to figure out what's going on. The kitchen, we can close the doors, try and block the doors, but we're in a room.
You do have the hallway this way, to the right, that leads to 2 rooms that you guys had previously saw before. Last time you guys were here, there was 2 giant guards, and then there's also the doorway there that the goblin was trying to go under. And then the hallway, at the end of the hallway, leads to the kitchen.
It provides
Can
us
we
some
kill those
kind
two
of
giant
cover.
guards and get into like the chief's room, and then even though he wasn't in that other room where he was before, so maybe that's not a good idea.
But I don't feel comfortable staying in this middle
All
of
right.
the hallway.
Look, wait, either the kitchen or the other doors where the guards were. Which one? We don't have time.
I say the kitchen because we have less people to kill, and I feel like the kitchen is such a lowly place that not everybody's going to be rolling up into the kitchen. But then again, if we go down the hallways, 2 guards that we have to take out.
I thought Declan was like on his last leg.
Declan's below half.
And there's a doorway there.
It's only my lower intestines that are leaking a little.
The hallway, you would have to decide the other 2 doors too. If you guys
Is it a
wanna get
giant
over.
door that Goblin was trying to get under?
Mm-hmm.
Just like every door in here.
I'm going
Alright,
to.
we're gonna go to the kitchen.
Okay, kitchen.
To the kitchen?
No one else came up with a counter to your proposal, so I'm gonna assume they're on board with kitchen.
I just don't know if we're capable yet.
I'm
of
going to give the flask
attacking
to.
the.
She
going
has
to
the flask.
Yeah, so if Raven has a flask right now,
Uh-huh.
I am going to tell Brock, just carry me, and I'm going to start meditating. Whatever y'all decide, I am being carried, so I have no choice but to follow.
You want to try to start casting your spell while you're being carried?
Yes,
It's going to take them less than 10 minutes to get down there to the kitchen.
that's fine. Well, I don't know if they're still walking. It seems like they're still making a decision, so I'm going to go
We're
ahead
fine.
and.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the kitchen.
Headed to the kitchen. Alright. So you guys are headed down the hallway.
There's
As
no good plan.
you approach the end of the hallway, you see that there is a door there to the left that you would probably assume leads back into that room that has that massive
Statue.
statue along with that big furnace that the fire giant was working on. Probably leads into that room, but straight ahead is the doorway that Evangeline relayed to you. Sounds like it leads into a kitchen.
Can I put something heavy in the way of that door? Does it open? Which way does it open?
It opens into the hallway.
This is, yes. I'm going to put something heavy.
What is this something you're putting?
Yep.
Yeah, what are you putting?
You know. Is there a way to lock that door? Like a bolt? Like a wooden giant thing?
It does have 2 door handles on it. If you can figure out it has 2 door levers on it. So if there's a way you can lock it, so you can come up with one. Tell me about it.
Do they have keyholes where they're...
Keyholes, both of them do.
Can I unpick the lock?
Lock the door?
Yeah.
You can if you roll a lockpick. Don't see why you can't lock a door.
Alright, everybody go to the bathroom, get something to eat. We're done.
We'll reconvene in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That is a 19 plus... So I rolled high.
Roll high. Okay. So, you're... that was with disadvantage? It's not with this.
But good call. I definitely keep forgetting that. Holy shit. Yeah.
Same thing? Nice.
Got 19.
Alright, so you're stretching to reach and you're having some issues reaching it, and maybe Raven or Declan, someone comes over there and try to give you a little assist, and you're able to get it, and you're able to lock the
Where
2 of
did
them.
you put me?
Can I ask a question?
You're hanging out.
You're sitting on top of Chompy.
I'm
Can't
like, you have to put me down.
So,
because
now that
you're
it's-
on your toes.
You're sitting
now
on
that
my
it's
head.
locked, can't Dawn just now melt the lock and
Oh, there you
levers, and then no one can open it?
Well, I just wanted it to where the goblins couldn't get... Anyway, we should now, like, go in here and kill people.
So we're just gonna gloss over what I just said.
Yeah. Would that work for giants?
Well, I mean, if the lock mechanism is literally melted and like just congealed into a ball of metal inside, then I don't see how they could open it without smashing it down. Because it would no longer turn or anything.
I mean, I just spent a lot of time blocking these things, but sure, yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm sure the guys who live here don't have a key.
Yeah, well,
Okay, I'm gonna look at the
fair.
fire elemental since I have the flask.
No, they're not
Does
there.
every person have a key in the castle?
The steward does.
Just not every freaking peasant that works in the castle. What was that?
I'm gonna look up at the fire elemental. Can you melt those locks so that they can't? Well, melt those locks so that they can't open the door. I know we have to make commands, so I'm commanding you to melt the locks.
He's going to grab the locks, and one of them becomes pliable enough where he takes it and folds it to the metal, and grabs the other one and folds it to the metal,
Nice.
and holds them and just seals them together. It would be impossible to
Thank
open.
you.
it seems really effective. Even though I definitely rolled 2 19s at disadvantage. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
No, I mean, I'm sure it was locked really well. Like,
And
just think it's locked better now.
You did pretty well for a mortal.
Oh man, thanks. Alright, yeah. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go in there and we're gonna just murder everyone. That's the plan, right?
Yeah,
As long as
should
we
we-
make sure we're on the same page.
Should we brief this guy? Do we send him after? Okay, so this is like what I'm thinking, right? Let's say there's a fire giant in there, okay? Do we send this guy after the fire giant? But there's probably also a lot of goblins because it's the kitchen. Do we send him after all the goblins and then we handle the fire giant?
I say he goes after the giant, keeps him busy while we get the little guys, and then we'll help him with the giant.
Okay,
That plan.
Okay. Let's go.
you have the flask?
Open the door.
But do it like badass, like I would if I was a giant, like kick it or something.
So I tell him to open the door. Open the door.
He goes and grabs the door handle, turns it, and opens it.
Alright.
Exposing into the room a fire giant standing over the stove. She's cooking stuff. Standing between black basalt pillars are 2 10-foot basalt tables used for food preparation. Let me show you the room, and then I'll read you the description and describe what's.
I just imagine as you're showing us this room, the music from Lord of the Rings, da da da, da da da. But every time, da da da, just gets bigger and bigger, and bigger, and there's more and more people.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm waiting for.
2 10-foot tall basalt tables used for food preparation. Underneath the tables are 10 empty iron cauldrons that weigh roughly probably about 100 pounds each, and above them are dozens of utensils hanging from iron hooks and chains. A fire giant stands in front of a fireplace holding an iron spoon to her lips, sampling soup from a fat cauldron suspended above the flames. 5 smoke mephits dance around the cauldron, cackling with glee. 2 ogres wearing grease-stained leather aprons stand next to the tables, and 20 goblins scurry about, performing menial chores.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Those surprise rounds, they're not shocked by us just opening the door.
No, they're used to people coming in and out.
Damn it. But what about ancient fire elements?
21.
Oh.
No one said that they were going to hold an
13.
action and shoot anything when the door opened, so no surprise round.
Sure.
13.
Give me one
I was
second.
sleeping in my defense, or meditating.
Both.
You gotta protect her.
Yeah, Brock's really
What
good
y'all,
at that.
what y'all told me to do.
Let me edit this real quick. Add in elemental.
I need more souls. Are there any goblins in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 goblins, 2 ogres,
And
4 smoke
roughly
mephits, whatever those are.
30 minutes have passed since the summoning of this man, of this creature.
Oh, and my ghost.
And your ghost. Yep, tracking time.
I forgot about him. Probably because he's not as imposing as this, greater demon.
Brock, initiative.
21.
21. Raven.
I think it was like 14.
14. Evangeline.
21.
13.
Declan.
15.
15.
So we're gonna snap her out of her.
No.
We might need her fireball.
Yeah, we'll see. We have another fire with us.
If you get attacked, you're going to have to maintain concentration on your casting of your spell.
Yeah.
And,
God, I just realized 10 minutes. I'm going to be gone for this whole
5 minutes have passed.
thing. Oh my gosh.
So you're going to make it through this entire thing or just give up and try again. So you have to decide that.
I'll
But-
let y'all decide if y'all really need me to wake me up.
The Dawn Titan is up first. Let's get some minis up
I
there.
Okay.
can't make a good decision.
Um,
I am. I'm meditating.
This
I
looks
can't
like a
make
Dawn
decision.
Titan
That
to me.
needs to
Let's
be
use him.
a good
Sure.
decision.
Just so we're not
Look, it's
confused
Groot's
with the
granddad.
I am Groot. Let's use this for the fire giant.
As far as I know, I don't know what's
Even though it's not a
happening.
fire giant, it's just bigger. And let's see, we have some ogres, I believe. 2 ogres.
Full room now.
These are going to be 2 ogres.
It's funny how you have to use something small because like ogres and giant generally be huge, but they're not.
5 misfits. Smoke misfits. I don't know. 1, 2.
So wait, is this our guy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 5 of them. And then we got 20 goblins coming.
Okay.
We need to wake Evangeline up. Here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, maybe we should have him go after the goblins.
That'll be fine.
Do we have enough room?
We're gonna do 5 goblins.
Awesome.
And they're gonna
And they're gonna
be
be hanging out in groups of
4.
we're gonna do 4 goblins and they're gonna be hanging out. Wait, was it 25 goblins or 20 goblins?
20, you said 20.
Somebody needs it.
And I'm not just saying that because I don't want there to be 25. Even though, truth be told, I don't want there to be 25.
20 goblins. So it's gonna be
4 groups of
4
5.
groups of 5.
Potion of greater healing. This one left.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
You gave
Nothing
me
to
3.
worry about.
Just saying. Because
I
somebody
give
needs a guard for
I'll give you
the...
3.
Yeah, you give me 3.
Nothing to worry about. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Really?
2
Do you see
ogres
this?
wearing Greeks and 11s are standing next to the tables to make sure the ogres are next to the tables.
Everybody's kind of next to the tables.
Because the room's too small.
Yes.
We can shift it that way just a smidge. And we'll put it back so you don't have to move the minis. That doesn't really focus in. Alright, right there. Alright. So, first real combat encounter tonight. Alright,
I was
We're
gonna
starting
say,
out
what?
of left.
he was told to
That's an early
do
combat.
what? He was commanded to go for the fire element, or the fire giant, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's going to move into the room, and he is going to make 3 slams. I'll turn that down just a bit because it is loud.
Awesome.
That's just a smidge loud.
Is that goblin down?
That's something from The Witcher,
I watched The Witcher.
I like
the
that.
TV show.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's so good.
3 attacks,
Raunchy for no reason.
26,
The first sword fight scene though.
22.
Fair.
That was
I don't know what just I
What? What?
I watched it when I had COVID.
26,
I was
22.
don't know.
quarantined
He was
in the
locked
room.
in a room.
And the last
I think
attack,
I rewatched all of Game of Thrones when I had COVID. All 8 seasons.
Ow.
all 3 of his attacks hit
Nice.
as he goes
I was
in
about to start the
for.
books, but then one of my kids gave me a book suggestion and holy crap.
What book?
It's called Scythe.
First hit does
Alright.
17 points of damage. Second hit does 16 points of damage. Third hit
Dystopian
does 15
Where
points of damage, and
they
each
have
hit
people called
burns.
Scythes.
The first
They're
hit
in charge
burns
of, like,
for
Oh gosh, that sounds like a lot.
28 points of damage. The second hit burns
Why does it sound like so much dice?
for 38 points of damage.
I'll have to check it out. It's like
And the
so-
third hit burns for 58 points of
How
damage.
much burned? How much burned dice is it you're going?
Guys, relax. It's a fire element.
Yeah.
It's a fire giant. It's gonna have resistance.
I mean,
at
probably.
least.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it looks like it's super effective.
As the fire giant just stands there as the burn marks just dissipate, doing nothing to it. It does take some bludgeoning damage, though.
Okay. Oh, I can't command right
That's
now.
why.
Yeah, you can just. I mean, they're just. They're not immune, right? They're just
They are
resistant.
immune.
It really looks like they're immune.
I thought they were just resistant.
I don't know, look pretty immune to me.
My turn?
No.
Well, then switch.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, so I can't see anything. I just switch
But
backs.
yeah, he moved in. Brock, you're up.
You guys go
Yeah,
for her.
I drop Evangeline on the bare ground because she's on top of my head, like with her legs
Are you
wrapped around my
putting me
horns.
down softly,
Okay.
or are you
No.
dropping me?
Nope, he's
Uh,
just eating you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need you. And then I sprint in here and rage and start attacking this group of 5 goblins.
If you want, you can try to make a con save to maintain it, or you can just forego it and get up.
Well, I guess I will just, my team apparently needs me and can't handle this.
Are you really gonna take Brock's word for that? Are you really?
He throws you off.
I guess you're over here.
If you're going to try not to, if you're not going to worry about concentration, you can land on your feet, no problem. If you're going to maintain concentration, you're going to hit the ground.
No.
So you can kind of stop concentrating on the spell to focus on your landing and land on your feet.
I guess I can focus on my landing.
All right, good deal. Brock, what are we doing?
Raging, I'm gonna attack this group of 5 goblins.
All right, Goblin 1.
$24,
Yeah.
You should get lots of healing through this.
hopefully.
Alright, I'm going after goblins with my dagger, man. I'm just gonna go through.
Woo!
Michael
Yep.
Myers.
That should be 17 plus 2.
That's good.
Can you take out like 2 at a time or stacks at a time?
No. Individual goblins.
So yeah, 19.
19. That goblin is dead. You can roll your healing.
Okay.
3 8s.
Maybe you should just finish your attack and then.
I
do your
know,
healing.
and then
If you're going
roll
to attack
everything.
another goblin. You going to attack another one of those?
Yeah, oh,
You should have just.
You have a point of exhaustion, right?
Yeah,
We do.
one.
Oh, your healing's with disadvantage.
is it? Wait a second, how does that?
Wait, that's a skill? Well.
Hey, hurry up.
Second level?
I'm going to also. I can't move anymore.
Dude, you can kill another goblin.
know.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill
Smash.
him.
There's literally 6 more goblins, or 3 more goblins there.
That'll hit. That'll probably kill it. 8 plus 7, what, 15?
It's dead.
Plus 2.
It's just a gobby.
17.
It ain't making
It's a
it.
kitchen goblin,
Okay, I'm at full health.
not a war goblin.
Tell
You're
me-
full health?
So
Nice.
you get 10
Can you
hit
pass it
points?
along?
Cannot. That is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Evangeline, you're up.
I see the chaos that is currently
Yeah.
ensuing. I'm going to just throw a. I'm gonna just throw a shatter in the middle of all of that.
Where? What are we hitting with it?
I
have a
want to
separate question
kill.
before my turn.
Okay.
I want to hit closer to where the
Yeah.
big person is.
8 monsters get to go before you go?
That seems reasonable.
You want to hit close to where the giant is?
Yes,
Okay.
but it is an evocation spell, so I can minimize my fire giant
Okay.
and any one
Your
of my people
elemental,
that are
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so you're going to drop it there. You can hit the
No,
giant.
you actually hit the elemental,
And
the
you can
giant's
hit-
fine.
It looks like maybe one of the smoke methods. And that's going to be about it. Or you can put it over here and hit this one over here. Because it's only 20 foot, right?
Yeah.
10.
10. Yeah. So it's
It's
not
not
very
gonna
big.
stack
And these are 10
goblins.
foot squares. Or you can, yeah, you can hit 5 goblins with it. Boom!
Just take them out a stack at a time.
Okay, well then I need to change what level spell I'm doing this at then.
And what you're doing.
No, I could still do that.
Okay.
I just was gonna do it at a higher spell for the giant specifically.
Okay. Alright, so what are you doing?
I am going to.
The goblins in front of Brock, there were 5 there. He whacked 2 of them down, so there's
Red ones?
2 of them there in front of him.
No, I
Or
want to
3
go
of
where
them.
there's the
Sorry.
biggest amount of people.
There is an orc and a mephit kind of behind Brock next to the fire elemental, and further back is some more goblins, and looks like 20 feet over from them is some more goblins. Behind them is a mephit, and then more goblins to the corner. And then it looks like the other orc. Is this the other orc over here on this side of the table, on the other side of the fire elemental?
There's this guy.
Is that the orc? I can't
The
see
ogre?
it past.
This,
I mean
this ogre, this ogre.
Okay, so this is the mephit over here, on the other side of the fire elemental.
So I'm just
You
gonna.
probably can't see him.
No.
The fire elemental.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy. That's the mephit.
Can I just do a fireball at 20? Is it 20-foot radius? These are 10-foot squares. I think I would hit more people.
You could hit, yeah, for sure. You could drop in the room, in the middle of the room, and you could hit that guy, that guy.
You can almost
That
put
guy,
it between
that guy, that-
those, yeah.
You're probably only damaging goblins and ogres. Which
And the mephits.
Yeah, which, I mean,
I assume smoke methods would be immune, but maybe not.
I don't know.
Us-
And
oh,
neither
what?
do you.
Yeah, exactly. Brock definitely does.
Oh, right.
it's a smoke monster from Lost.
Smoke method. Yeah, right, exactly. Smoke
You
monster.
watch Lost?
Yeah, with the Dark Cloud thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
That's
never
why I
saw
stopped
Lost.
watching it.
Yes.
Legit, I
Yeah,
loved
man.
it up until then. I was like, wow, this show just got stupid. I was like,
Okay.
That show
Smoke
is
monster
awesome.
was freaking
I'm just gonna-
awesome.
Especially once you found out what it was.
see, I loved it for like the actual like plane crash survival aspect. Like,
The smoke monster showed up in like the 3rd episode.
no, like when they found
Okay, I'm gonna
like
do
the
a fireball
bunker.
at a level 3.
I don't remember
Level three?
exactly. It was a long time ago. I was like, oh, so
You're not invested in it because it wasn't like that random for you.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're doing a fireball now?
Yeah,
Fireball level 3? Where are you
because I
casting
could
that?
probably take out more people.
Imagine you writing this book,
Where you
right?
casting it?
And you're just like, then
Where I can take out the most
Evangeline
group of people, I
cast
don't know.
a shatter,
Show me where.
magic missile.
I don't
Fireball.
know!
You gotta show me
It's
where.
confusing.
You gotta give me a target.
No, you just automatically scratch out whatever it was in the
Yeah.
fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, that's fair too.
Is this,
Yeah.
is this really the amount of
Right
people
one,
that's on
scratch
board?
it.
Yeah.
Right one,
There's actually
scratch
more
it.
than that.
The goblins are stacks of 5.
So where are the goblins?
The goblins are the goblins.
These are goblins. That's
Okay,
goblins.
so if I hit it right
That's
here,
goblins.
I can take this little group out.
You can take out 15 goblins, and that smoke method will get hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go for this little group.
Okay.
little.
Alright.
I'm
So.
gonna remove 15, maybe 16 people from the field.
They have to make dex saves?
Actually, okay, yes, I'm gonna stick with that. Sorry,
Alright.
no, it's fine, it's
Roll your
fine.
damage?
I'm just saying, it's
Sorry.
further in the room. I could throw that experimental potion into the room. Neither
Well,
of us are really there.
We're
so
not using the nuclear bomb on this.
Who knows? I'm gonna do the fireball. Yeah.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Well, lovely
I'm
guys.
gonna have to
do that.
slide a hand that
Three.
off of you if
Alright.
that's what you plan on using it for. Like,
So it's
like,
More and more,
um,
I'm just realizing, like, maybe we can't trust Evangeline.
yeah, like I know.
We had so many chances to get out of here!
pussies, all of y'all.
I
Mana.
Yeah, exactly.
gave you all tons of opportunities to get out. Like, no, we're gonna meet with this guy. And then, alright, you can get out. No. Alright. Or you can meet with this guy. Yeah, we're getting out.
You locked us in jail!
With our yaks, no less.
Everybody. Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess that one guy's the only person that needs to make a dex save.
Probably.
1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
We need to take out some things on this.
I thought you wanted the gobbies.
But at the same time,
Let's weed them down a little bit.
Yeah, right.
So wait, if she takes out
32.
15 of them over there, then does that mean
It's only that one stack.
there's only 2 left and
Yeah.
3 left?
yeah, there's 3 over there.
2 or 3.
That should have taken out all the goblins.
Yep, 32 points.
Well, the thing is, these goblins work in the kitchen, so they're around fire so much. They're actually immune to fire damage.
They're not immune, but they can hold a hot plate for a really long time.
Yeah, these goblins aren't green; they're actually red, and they're fire goblins.
Their favorite
No,
sport
it's
is
okay
hot
because I
potato.
have this little feature that if they are resistant, they still take it.
What if they're immune?
I don't know. I'm about to check it out right now.
You better check that
But
out.
it's probably
They're not.
Not them. The goblins, the 15 goblins are dead.
Guys, does anyone here really not think that fire giants are, like, can actually be hurt by fire?
But she's not hitting the fire giant. She's-
I know, but, like, just in general. Like,
We're thinking about
that'd be
the smoke
ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're
Like,
Fire.
oh, we are part fire,
What?
but fire hurts us. Like, so your existence is pain? Like, you're all clerics?
Oh, yeah, you could have been doing that.
what is it?
Darn it.
She got empowered evocation at some point. You can add your int modifier to 1 damage roll if any wizard evocation spell you cast.
And that's +5.
I don't know that it's been needed this time, but the last session it probably would have helped.
Like, a lot.
Yeah. So what is it about your resistant thing?
There you go.
That one.
Where'd it go?
Okay, when a creature succeeds on a saving throw
No. it's
against your cantrip, the creature takes half the cantrip damage. Well, no,
That's not it.
no. Where is it? I know I have it. Give me a second, I'm going to look for it.
Y'all find it. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay. It might not be there.
What is this? Get
Go to
away.
class features. Or maybe feats.
No, it's not on
It's
feats.
actually a really cute comic.
Extras?
Oh, he's cute. Oh no! Poor little guy. I hope he made it out.
Oh God, why do I
It was
see
so
it?
much better the second time.
Did he get wrapped up in like a towel and accidentally get home with him?
They don't get. That's the whole comic strip. That's it. It's just those pictures.
It's there.
It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it.
I like how you had to choose.
I don't remember this.
I don't see it. I don't know why I don't see
You
it.
find it?
No,
No.
no, and I know I had it.
Yeah, it was a really cool thing, actually. It was
But
so cool.
it wasn't
It made her
against
just win
immune.
instantly.
I think it just.
Honestly.
I think it was just for resistant. I don't think it was for.
It wasn't for
Immune.
Well, he's immune.
It was just resistant.
I didn't know if it turned immunity into resistance and resistance into full damage. But we're gonna go with, since you can't find it, that it doesn't do anything for
Yeah, I
you.
don't think it was anything about immunity.
Yeah.
No.
So, unfortunately, after this fire subsides, the goblins are gone, but the smoke method remains
Any damage on him or no?
unaffected.
Okay.
What else you doing there?
Let me see where I'm at.
Good deal. Smoke method's up, the one that you just attacked. He is going to fly 30 feet
Of course.
towards
Can I head off?
the side of the room. Bring him towards, like, kind of behind the guys there, Brock, if you could. The far one, back corner, the one she attacked, all the way back.
Yes.
30 feet down towards me, against the side of the room towards you.
That's 30 feet, right?
And he's going to use his action to move more. Move him another 30. Good deal. The smoke method that's next to the elemental. He is going to... He's going to claw the fire elemental. Let's see. That is a 21 to hit.
Does he get burned?
It wouldn't matter, he's immune to fire. It is going to hit.
Would he normally gotten burned?
Let's see if he looks like he would get burned. Oh wow. Before we do that, at the end of each of the fire elementals' turn, he has an aura that deals fire damage to anyone within 30 feet of him. So let's go ahead and burn that ogre. And possibly those goblins over next to you.
And Brock.
Yeah,
And
it's right
Brock.
there.
So let's roll that.
No.
That's going to be 42.
Holy shit.
Those goblins are gone.
Okay, yep, hold on 1 second. I've got to, count for some damage real quick.
That ogre's not happy about that. The giant didn't mind it. I shouldn't.
It doesn't say what it does though.
You do not take. Oh wait, he has a Oh, he's gonna burn since he can use these actions. But when it's not his turn, he's going to use a legendary action, and he's going to summon another fire elemental.
Okay.
Shame none of this is doing any damage
So
to the giant.
put this up.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to pull out the one that's got the Reaper on it? Like, that's...
No reason, Omen. Right there behind.
Behind the same ogre?
No, kind of by the methods, like right in there.
Okay.
But you're going to see, like, as he summons this, he's going to almost like dig into himself and pull out a chunk of fire and throw it, and that fire's going to hit the ground and form
That ain't natural.
and into another fire elemental.
That ain't natural at all.
That other fire elemental forms space within 15 feet. That's about within. It's close. It would have to be within 15 feet. So you may want to swing it kind of. Just put it on the other side of the ogre.
This guy?
Yep. Because it has to be within. He has to do it within 15 feet of him.
Okay.
And it will go on his initiative order. Okay, so it's not going right now, but he summoned it on that turn. All right, back to the smoke method that attacked him. Let's roll to hit.
Hey, we just roll a hit.
It did 3 damage. No, rolling damage. It did 3 damage to him, and that is blinded. That's slashing damage. Are these? No. Non-magical weapon doesn't affect him.
The fire elemental can affect him?
He slashes this guy, and the fire kind of departs away from his claws, and it forms back as he stands there. Not burned by it, but turns around and looks perhaps for
I see we are evenly matched.
for perhaps another target. One of the other methods that's over there on the other side of the fire elemental is going to see what just happened, and he's going to fly over the ogre and...
Not that one. That one just moved.
No, the one up there.
It's not these ones.
That one. No, the one he has in his hands, right?
He just moved that one up there. It was back there.
No, the one that's behind the ogre was the one that was back there.
Right.
It sprinted, it came this way. Yeah. Fly over the ogre towards Brock. 30 feet.
I could make it.
Not out of range. He's going to attack Brock. He is going to... Hang on 1 second. He is going to, as he comes to land, he's going to just breathe this smoke and ash into your face.
Oh, snap.
And I need you to roll a dex save, Brock. You have a level of exhaustion?
Or, I think it's only ability checks, not
Yes.
saves, right?
I was just trying to scare you. I was trying to
15.
put a little pressure on it. 15?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, you made it. I'm going to tell you what that would done. He tries to hit you for 19.
Ties?
Ties. Half damage. Comes with his big old claws. These things are like almost like flying little demons, these methods. They kind of have like long noses, big ears, and wings, and they have these long, sharp claws. And they come up, he slashes you for 6 points of damage.
I am raging.
Yep, it's gonna be half. It's not.
Not fire.
Is there a method on the other side of him?
There is.
It's going to move its movement as much as it can around behind the giant down the wall. Correct. 60 feet. It's going to dash. That's going to be its turn. The Duchess is
Not here.
no, this is her right here. Is going to she's going to reach up, grab her necklace, rip it off, down this potion, and you're going to see her just bulk up a bit and this glow envelop her.
Okay.
And
And
she's
this
going.
is the giant.
Yep. And she is going to she's going to disengage from the elemental and move towards you guys.
Cool. I'm sure she's got fuck all speed.
She has she has 30 feet of movement, but her movement is
30 feet.
4 squares.
is four squares, so she can make it too.
Cool.
But that's her turn. Drinking the potion, disengaging, and moving. As she's standing at the entrance of this doorway.
If she can stand farther a little bit from me.
Slide that way.
Meh.
Declan,
Alright,
you're up.
so the bow you built me, its ability says, when activated, the longbow's damage type is changed from piercing to lightning. Whether the initial attack hits or not, the target and all creatures within 10 feet must make a dex save of 16 or take 3d8 lightning, half damage on a success.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, because I have a special type of ammunition, does it imbue the projectile so that, like, if I was to imbue a dragon tooth arrow for my shot, would it hit the target, and if it hits the one next to it, does it do the damage again?
No, because it's not going to continuously trigger the effect.
Okay, that was my question, because it says it's the first attack.
Yeah, it's going to be but it's not designed with like weird.
This is why I'm
ammunition and
asking.
stuff. Yeah.
This is why I'm asking.
It's going to trigger once.
Okay.
Because I think it can only trigger once per long rest or short rest.
It's per short rest, I believe.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So,
But you can definitely use that special ammo on top of it.
yeah, it's not worth
Kind of
it,
makes
because
sense
no...
to me, because like the voltage would discharge on the first target anyway.
Yeah, well, this
They're
is
wearing-
why I was looking
they're
for
wearing rubber
clarification. Well, it's...
They got fatigue mats indicated.
There's no point in using it, because they're 10-foot squares. I can't hit anyone else.
Yeah, if there was a stack of goblins still up,
Yeah. But, like...
but in this scenario, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not going to do anything.
Uh,
Yeah, so I think Hunter's Mark's a great choice for this giant.
Hunter's Mark the Giant.
And then we're going to, let's go about 10, 20, 30 feet back that way. And, gonna shoot some arrows at this giant.
Oh, okay. You know, that
All right.
works too.
I don't think a 14 hits.
No, unfortunately not.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19
Oh,
hits.
at least there's that. Oh, has it been hurt? It has been hurt.
It hasn't
Yes.
hurt.
Oh, it
It got hit by impact damage
bludgeoning,
from
that's right.
yeah.
5. Okay. 22 points.
22 points. As your arrows hit this
My
creature
magically imbued arrows.
that is engulfed in this
From silver.
magic. It hits and it penetrates through that shield, but not quite as much as you want. It does take some damage, but not as much damage as you were hoping for.
That's that bullshit right there. That's my turn. That's all I can do.
Raven, your little minion man is up.
Alrighty.
Plenty of time to think. Let's do it.
Yep. Is there anybody else around? Like, if I plop
A
Ice
greater
Storm,
demon.
I don't have
Imagine a grain of demon right now. Wrecking havoc.
Yeah,
Getting
probably on
pwned by a
us.
Freaking elemental.
Yeah.
I storm at
Is
once.
this your turn where you'd be able to command as well?
He has
think
his
he
own.
just- yeah,
You
he
can give
just
him a
does.
command to do something, but on his turn, he's going to go for her because that was his last command. He has a separate turn, but you can give him a different command if you would like. Otherwise, he's going to revert back to your previous command.
Because we probably need him to kill off the smaller things because he's not
So-
doing much to her.
Well, he also
He's
can't hurt the
bludgeoning.
smoky things at all.
But that's fine.
So, Brock also
Hurt
is
everything
missing,
else.
like, the front half of his chest because this dude has a fire aura that will... So maybe you don't want him next to her because she's next to us. I'm just saying.
Okay, so can I command him to
It's not your
go?
turn.
Can I command him to, on his turn, go kill like the? Is that an ogre?
In the back corner?
Yeah.
That is an ogre back
Oh,
there.
I'm good. I'm just saying maybe you don't want him chasing after her when she's chasing after us.
It's not
All
your turn.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him to kill the goblins and the ogres.
Goblins and ogres.
All
Shit.
goblins are dead. I'm
The
pretty
goblins
sure.
are dead. He's got 2
Right.
ogres left.
Okay, then kill the ogres.
Alright, he will do
And
that.
I am going to drop ice storm. If I put it like right here, can I hit like this guy and the giant? It's 20 foot.
Yeah, you can drop it where you can hit the 2 of them.
Okay, but I don't want to hit our elementals. So.
Okay.
Alright. So they have a 17 dex save.
Deck save. The first method fails. And the giant has to do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Dex save. Got a 6.
Alright, so
So
they
the 2 of them
take-
failed their deck save for the ice damage, right?
Yeah. Huh?
Is it, you said ice something?
Yes. So, I do 2d8 bludgeoning and then 4 6s,
Cold.
cold.
Okay.
Oh,
No, that's
looks
not
like you
good.
could have used some more jaw.
8 on the bludgeoning
Not
Okay.
me.
and
12.
Maybe it's metagaming. Maybe. Could it could be.
12
At the same
on
time,
the cold.
I feel like in the middle of a fight, Raven just watched that happen, you know? Like it's vivid. And she doesn't want that.
20 damage total.
Does what? Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, oh yeah, maybe you should move that.
Yeah, Raven's not about that.
The bludgeoning hits the back of this giant, and it doesn't seem like it penetrates into its invulnerable field as much as you would hope. It does do a little bit of damage, and the ice creeps in a bit, but it doesn't. This ice doesn't seem to be affecting a fire giant like you would hope. The method, however, is looking rough.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna run in and stab it. My next turn.
Yeah, go ahead, run past that guy.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Goblins
I'll
up,
just step
goblins
on me
dead.
as I go by.
Are there any
You up
goblins
right
left?
down the hallway.
No, all the goblins are dead.
This goblin over here?
They dead.
Oh, that wasn't even in the combat.
That's why it's dead.
Yeah, that was like on the table from another spot, and then we moved
gotcha.
where the.
Yeah. Looks like he's in combat now. Let me get rid of goblins. Okay, all the goblins are dead. Let's see who's
I
up
had 3
next.
next to me. That fire aura.
Dropped them.
Mm.
Yeah. The ogre's up.
So that happens when you drop 50 damage on somebody in a 40-foot radius.
Boom!
I'm not angry about it.
Who knew?
Is that me?
Well, no, just
it's
didn't know.
Well, I mean, technically, but no.
Oh, because
Well,
of
no.
him.
He ran up there.
Yeah.
He knew where this thing was going.
Right?
He's like, oh, I'm gonna follow this thing. There's no way it would just radiate.
gonna go fight. Shat out a
All right.
meteor cloud.
The ogre is going to attack the fire elemental. He's going to take 2 swings at it.
This one? Or
No,
this one?
the big one.
No, that's. Okay.
He's going to take 2 swings at it. Wham! Wham!
Does he take damage legitimately from attacking?
They don't. No, he doesn't have like a fire shield. I did look that up.
Okay.
I feel like he should.
Yeah, it would. I'm actually surprised. I'm a little I feel like I would.
Right.
Yeah. He doesn't. He just has that fire aura that radiates at the start of his turn.
That's all. You know.
He swings at this thing. He just clubs his hammer down, and it just parts the fire, and then it reforms as that hammer moves, dealing 0 damage.
Does the hammer disintegrate?
No, because he actively just moved his body out of its way. That's his turn. The ogre in the back is going to follow the other method up the side of the room as far as it can go. It's going to move. It's going to dash.
So is that 60?
It's going to move 80 feet total.
That's 80.
All right. The Dawn Titan is up. Everyone within a 30 foot radius. Only 34 damage this time.
Did he not move though? No.
Hasn't moved yet.
Oh.
It's at start of his turn. The ogre's dead. Nope, that was
the method.
That was a method. The ogre's dead. The methods are okay. Brock's probably not looking so hot.
I'm
looking-
hot.
Or no, he's looking
Very
hot.
Yeah.
A little overcooked, maybe.
He's going to move over towards the only ogre that's left. So he's going to kind of move around, shove his way past, and he is going to attack this thing 3 times.
That doesn't seem necessary.
He was told to. It's 28 to hit. It's 28 to hit.
I told him to go for any of them.
Yeah,
that
there's
one's
only
it.
so much
There's
left.
There's
one
only
left.
one.
Oh, because he can't hit the method.
That's a
Well,
34
no,
to
because
hit.
he killed everything else.
Yeah.
Alright, he's going to do his damage. 15. 10. And 18. Plus his fire damage for him.
He's dead.
40. 50.
I
And
think he's
41.
dead.
He just did roughly 140
150?
to 50 damage.
But none of it would hit the methods?
No, this was a single target damage. He hit this thing once, it died, he continued to beat it into oblivion. It is no longer there.
He fired a volcano over here, and it killed one of the ogres. So then he was like, okay, well, let me go fuck this dude in particular, and went over there and actually focused on him.
Specifically this guy. Screw him.
Turn to
Okay.
literal ash.
The other smaller one is up now.
Another ogre? Or
No,
that's-
the other fire elemental. Let me pull
Do we
up.
not get a third
alright.
one this turn? Did we not? Does he not? This is not an every turn thing.
Oh, it can be, if we want it to be. All right. So this one, let's see, is it?
Go with it.
Oh, good. He's immune to fire damage, so he doesn't take any damage from the blast. Makes sense. He's going to attack one of these methods that are here. He's going to He's going to hit it twice with his multi-attack. Wow. That's unfortunate. Hits the method, he punches the method twice. The method takes no damage due to it being fire.
There's no bludgeoning in there?
No, it's a touch. It's like he touches it and grabs it, and grabs it twice. And it says reach of 5 feet, fire damage. It does fire damage if the creature is a creature of flammable object. It ignites. Until a creature takes an action, it takes five fire damage per turn, unless you put it out. But this creature is immune to fire damage, so. That's his turn. Brock, you're up. You have a method in front of you.
I'm gonna attack the method.
Yeah.
Rolled nat 1.
Here comes that second point of exhaustion.
21.
21. You look stunned. You are stunned for 1 round.
Cool.
Oh god, I thought you was gonna say 1 minute.
1 round. So you're going to be stunned for the rest of this turn. Okay.
Cool.
You can't take a reaction. Basically, you can't do the rest of your attack. You can't take a reaction. Are you going to drop rage? Because you didn't hit something.
I'll end
Oh,
up
You're
taking.
taking damage, right?
I think he just has to attack. It doesn't say he has to hit.
Huh.
I took damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he took
assuming,
damage.
to be honest,
That is
I'm
not-
going to take damage. I'm probably on fire a little bit at this point.
Let's see. Evangeline, you're up.
You're like tough.
There's lots of fire going on in here. It looks very intriguing. Just stuff
If I back away,
exploding
will
fire.
she hit me?
Oh, yeah. Unless you can teleport away, or you can use your action to disengage and then move away. You have those options. I don't know if you have a teleportation spell.
Do I? No. I want to see. This aura around her, does it seem magical?
There's no aura. Oh, yeah. It is magical. It was from the potion she drank. I
Okay.
thought you meant the fire aura. I was like, that's around it.
No. Okay, I'm gonna use Dispel Magic.
She's literally made of fire, and you're asking if her aura is magical.
No, she drank the potion.
I'm
It
just
seems
messing
like
with you.
nothing can pierce through it, so I'm gonna use Dispel Magic.
Yay!
Hopefully that works and it disappears whatever crap is around her that's stopping it.
Yep,
Yes.
you can do that. Do you have to cast anything, or you just use this spell slot? Probably not.
It just uses spell slot.
There's a potion. Potion of invulnerability made them resistance to all types of damage.
We don't have one of those, do we?
Pretty jeez.
Pretty nice.
Who are you, lady?
If we hit her hard enough in the stomach, do you think we could regather it or something?
Okay.
That'd be really hard though, because she's resistant.
I
Not
mean,
anymore.
I did what I did, guys.
Did
So
what you
I'm
did.
going to
Nice.
stay
You
here
wanna stay
and
there?
take whatever punishment I can.
All right.
She's going to go ham on me.
Method 1 is up. Is going to attack Brock.
You'll be fine. You don't need to worry of that.
Brock.
You're at full health, aren't you?
22 to hit.
That'll hit. Is it an auto crit? Because I'm stunned.
3. Nah.
No. Why would you even say that?
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can't speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yeah. 3 damage. It was low.
Staggering.
So it's half. Because you're
So
still
1.
1.5.
I'm still very angry.
And it's going to come up and just breathe this smoke into your face, and you're going to fail. You're going to automatically fail your dex save on it.
Cool.
You're going to be blinded.
Nice.
A blind creature can't see and automatically fails ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature attack rolls have disadvantage.
Nice. Going well, guys. It's going very well.
I just wanted to go in the room.
The
Forgot how
other
this
creature is going to
elemental in
push
here.
past the fire elemental.
For the record, this was your plan.
It was.
To Brock.
Because we needed to be in a
I
room.
don't think it can make
There's
it
no
to
way
you.
we
It
could
can.
stand
It's
out
going to
there
burn
and
its
do
action
that.
and dash, and it'll get to you. It's not
5
going to
giants would have rolled up
Okay.
on us.
The other methods are going to move towards the group, pushing past the ones in the back. Is going to push past the fire elemental, the massive fire elemental. He's going to get an attack on it with his. He's going to try to do a clubbing attack. Yeah, that hits. It has a plus. Let me check its plus to hit. Just make sure.
Plus
Yep.
a lot.
So it's going to do 17 points of damage to it with its club. It's still hanging in there, but it's not looking great. It does not take any of the fire damage though. The other one's going to move away and move, burn its action to move as close towards Evangeline as it can.
Which is to Evangeline.
Towards, kind of next to it. Can't quite get up in there because the giant's in the way. It's just going to be kind of right in there.
Does the fire elemental get a smack
No,
on
it only
him?
gets it attack the other one. You can't attack both.
Oh.
That are the methods turns. The
Higher weasel.
I heart my bone.
Yeah.
The giant is going to pull out her great axe
No.
and take a swing at Evangeline.
God.
That's alright, she's gonna miss.
Mm-hmm.
26 to hit.
Yep. See, that's a miss
I
right
don't
there.
even need to shield that because that's definitely gonna take it either way.
Yeah.
It's fine.
30 points of
only-
damage.
Okay.
It's okay.
The second great axe swing.
Well, I'm not.
17 to hit.
Yeah, it misses.
It.
Because you have that +2 for me. No, wait, is she still hasted?
No,
No, you're not.
no.
It's
Um,
size.
No, but in your
could
armor
shield.
up?
It should still be up. I
Shield
don't
up.
know.
That would tie, right?
It
Or you
ties
could shield.
now.
Yeah, with armor, it should be like 19.
But she doesn't have major armor on. She never casted it.
I thought you cast it last time.
I thought she
That
did.
hasn't been 8 hours.
No, that makes sense.
So
Mine's still
19.
up.
Yeah.
But she misses.
19. It misses. Would have been 36 points of damage. That was up.
Alright. Shooting my bow. Well, like, I'm shooting arrows out of the bow.
What, the giant?
Yeah, 22.
22 hits.
Eat this. 19?
19 hits, or is that
No,
19
that's 8
damage?
damage.
Okay.
But I'm gonna guess a 28 hits.
Yep.
For 16 damage.
Nice. 2 nice hits on the giant, and these are not reduced due to her aura being dispelled. Raven, you and your beast are up.
Oh, did my beast do anything last time?
Nah.
I don't think
I
it
told
did.
you. Then you end up. Can only wait so long.
Trying to decide if I should make an army out of this.
Oh.
Why? So they can instantly be vaporized by the fire aura?
Oh, you do have a point.
Zombies are immune to fire damage, right?
I have my doubts about that.
That's probably good.
Here.
Then again, I'm pretty sure a flamethrower in most zombie games just makes the situation worse.
They have fire zombies running at you.
He's also not wrong.
Alright, I'm going to try Ray of Sickness.
Alright. Does this guy have to make a saving throw?
It is, no, it's a hit.
So to hit, so you gotta roll to hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide, do I want to do it at 5th level?
With the giant?
Yeah. Alright,
Do it.
do it at 5th.
Roll to hit. Roll it.
I believe in your mojo.
I believe in you too.
No, I
Unless
believe in
it's
her
bad.
mojo.
17?
17 hits!
Told you. It's a really bad roll also, so I'm glad that worked out. That's a real-
See? My belief
I
worked
almost
out.
really regretted hoping for you, but it turns out to be a good thing.
2, 3, 4,
You totally need dice, right? Like you need a lot of them.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, I
Too
got
many to
them. I
fit
just
in
have
your
to
tray.
find them. 8.
No arrows for you.
Ooh, not too bad. Totally an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
I'd say that's above
10.
average.
20, 30, 37,
41.
40, 41.
41 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic or
Necrotic damage.
Ray of Sickness is...
Wow, nice hit.
Is that what it... Yeah.
Very
she
nice hit.
necrotic. Or poison damage.
Oh, it's poison?
no. Resistance.
Raven, you done? Oh, you got your creature.
And my creature.
Yeah.
Did it seem to do the
It's fine,
damage?
yes.
Yeah.
That was a nice hit.
You could also tell your things to do things.
Tell my things to do
But-
things.
You know,
Oh yeah, I can tell that, well...
Yeah.
Dawn.
You attack with your guy, and you can give a command word to your creature.
Okay, well, my guy is
Come on,
going
let's
to... Stop.
We gotta get through this.
Well, he's gonna attack, so he has a same attack as me.
Okay. Range attack? Does he have a range attack?
14 plus 9.
He has a range attack?
I don't think so. I've got to find him. Give me a second. What is that? Summon undead. No, I think his stuff is only touch.
Okay. How much movement does he have?
So he's probably
Totally
gonna
enough.
die. Well, it's going up to the
You can get up there.
giant.
Push him up there.
Boom.
Alright.
Alright, deathly touch, so 1d8 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3. And if he hits, that means you get to see if the giant's scared.
What'd you roll?
An 8.
11.
11 total.
Wait, plus the spell's level of necrotic damage? It's 11, so my spell level?
You need it to hit first, not damage.
I already did
She
it.
did it to hit.
What was your to hit?
It was like a 20
Did
something.
I do it to hit?
No.
It was. I rolled it. It was a 14 plus its
Oh
modifier.
yeah, 14 plus 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me what it was.
Well, I said 14 plus 9.
Definitely didn't say
Yeah.
So an 8 plus
I was tuned
the
out,
3,
so I
8,
don't
9,
know.
10, 11 plus the spell
I'm
level,
trying to figure what I'm doing next.
which how do I do? It's the spell level that I did for him,
You
right?
cast him at.
Because it won't
Okay,
hurt
so
anything.
it's
Three,
3.
so don't do
So
I know, so it's
11,
like,
12, 13, 14.
14 points of damage. Does it have to make a saving throw to see if it's feared?
Yes.
But like, throw it.
It makes which determines.
I wanted to, I kind of wanted to just
What is that? Okay,
This
ghost
is
only.
fun.
Okay, must make a whiz save throw
Okay.
against your spell DC.
12.
I think that fails because what is my spell?
12 DC is probably 16 or 17.
Okay, then he fails.
So she
he's-
fails. She will have to
she's
use her
feared.
movement on her turn to move away. She can still make attacks, but she will
Ah.
move away.
Okay.
Way to go.
Alright, Raven, you giving a command word to. The
Yes.
fire elemental.
I want him to attack her, but like using whatever bludgeoning damage he has.
Alright. Nice. Alright, it's the end of your turn. Everything else in the freaking herb is dead. It is up. It's going to irradiate 30-foot area. Fire. I don't think anyone's in range to take any damage from it. So it is going to proceed. Magara the Dawn Titan is going to go up
And
to them
he has advantage.
and is going to take 3 strikes with advantage. That is 1 advantage. That's 25.
Yeah.
That's 29. Let's see if you can crit. No crits, but all 3 hit. So 3 hits for 15, 18, and 12. That's 15, 18, and 12. As my guy comes up and just clubs, just every time it hits, just fire just whoosh, whoosh, radiates from him.
That's terrifying.
One club is going to take this fire giant down to his knees. The second club is going to buckle her forward, and the last club on the back of the neck is going to collapse the fire giant. It is dead.
Fire giant down.
Fire giant down.
Wow.
Cool.
Brock, you're up.
I'm a smash.
Oh my god.
Is it a 1?
Was that enough?
God damn it.
7.
I was going to say you had disadvantage, but I'm going to lower. Pull up line! I need you to make a concept.
Wait. Are you sure you want to use that die?
Yes.
You're sure?
Oh yeah.
I have others.
1.
Are you serious? What's your con mod? Not enough. The con save, actually. You can't crit fail a saving throw.
Total of 10.
Dude, it was impossible for you to fail this then. 'cause
Exactly. I'm too tough.
Yeah,
Too tough.
The DC's 10.
Second attack.
You must make a successful DC 10 con save, or your speed is halved until the end of the combat encounter. But you made it.
Why do you keep rolling
It's
with
impossible
my
for him
dice?
to fail that.
Yeah, you literally can't.
No.
Use your words.
12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Was that with disadvantage?
He doesn't get disadvantage
I
on
don't have
attacks.
disadvantage yet. on my attack.
Oh no, yeah, you do. You're blinded.
That's right. You are blinded.
Yes, it was with disadvantage.
12 hits still? Let's see if 12 hits these guys. No one's really attacked them yet. 12 ties. Half damage.
9.
11 damage.
That's
11 damage. That half that?
So then you would have it.
So 5 points of damage to the one in front of you. Kills it.
Oh wow.
Wow. So they're like punks.
Well, he had taken damage.
That was the one that hit. Taking
Oh.
damage.
Okay. I was like, wow, that's
So
pretty
she's
pathetic.
dead.
But I will
She's
happily take this freaking healing.
Should let me roll that far out.
Do my shopping.
Brock, you don't have anything else you can do, right?
That's it.
That's
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Bunch of natural ones. Anyway, those dice need to go back in there to recharge.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Don't unplug it tonight.
Recharge that thing.
Yeah.
Evangeline, you're up. Couple Mythics.
Have they both been injured before?
One of them, the one that is over by the elemental, is severely damaged. The other two look fine. They haven't taken any damage.
They haven't.
They have not.
Ooh.
You can shoot a fireball at them.
No, that's just stupid. That's just stupid.
Really, if you hit fire with enough fire, it'll go out.
I'm just gonna throw a cantrip down that way with the 2 by Brock.
Okay.
Yes.
Goku did that.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
When Frieza
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
Call his power.
It's
In
an
one of the
instance.
He did
Instant hit?
Mhm. Oh no, sorry.
Kind of like Leech's power.
It's a 2 hit.
So he's
What am
like-
I
Cool.
talking about? It's not cool.
It's not magic.
It's
That's
not
all.
magic.
You can use
He
magic.
did that too cool.
You know what? I got
Yeah.
to do.
Well, him and Vegeta.
That's a lot. 14 plus 9.
Oh yeah, you hit. Roll that damage. It's a
He's
cantrip.
like,
Yeah, it's
you
just a
want my
cantrip
power?
for me. It's not much.
I think your
you know.
cantrip damage is a little higher, so make sure you roll the right one on dice. I think
Which
it's
really
2
didn't make any
dice.
sense since they were like practically dead when they did that.
Which is really good. That's a 14.
14 damage. Nice. It's not quite enough
I like how
to.
it started off
Finish
like
it
a
off,
single
but a nice
spark
amount
like
of damage.
one little panel, and then all of a sudden the whole damn thing
I
is
can run up there.
exploded.
Ooh,
It's
I
like,
don't want to
wait,
get near
wait,
that
what?
elemental though.
I have to watch it again.
The 2 methods are up. They're both going to attack Brock with advantage.
Sorry.
Cool.
Due
Almost
to
dead, so you can scratch them. If nobody kills that bruffer.
1 crit. The other one misses with a 15.
Okay.
Whoa,
So we get 1 crit.
that's gonna be like a whole 5 damage.
No, sir. It is going to be
7.
10. 5. So 5 points.
Ah, I was right.
And that is their turn. The other one that's over here is going to continue to move up towards you guys, but it's going to get whacked in the back. It hits.
Back whack.
Oof, I don't know if that's going to hit. You rolled a 3.
So
It's gonna
like
hit.
It is going to hit. Its to hit is higher than its AC. So it hits. That one's going to die from his just plus damage.
Just.
And that one's up. You have 2. Is it 2 methods?
Yeah.
2 methods.
Can I shoot them, or are they inside the room?
They're inside the room.
So I can't shoot them.
Probably
Oh my
around the
god,
corner.
how'd you get way back there?
Kept moving down.
He's smart.
There was a giant
Yeah,
running
there was
towards
a giant.
me. There was a giant.
Realistically, that's not even out of
So,
range.
you call
No,
me
that's
stupid
nowhere
because
near
I
out of
stood
range.
there?
Hmm?
So I stood there the whole entire time.
Yeah, but
I
if you moved,
She could have smacked you.
She
Yeah.
ate one of
Smacked
those
me
anyway.
anyways.
Yeah, she ate one of them anyways.
well, that's what I'm saying. After you ate that smack, I don't know how well you take, you know.
Another one.
Well, look,
Yeah.
Declan just saw it as there's a giant there. I have a bow with arrows. What advantage do I have? Distance. We will increase that
Well,
advantage.
since you cannot
Well,
see
what are you
them,
doing this
maybe
thing?
you should try and
Oh.
come back into the room because the giant's dead.
Yeah, you definitely can't see him. Even you can see him in the room. You wouldn't be able to see him.
I'm
with
just
the
gonna
body
double
of the giant. Move up.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
I mean, near like Raven.
yeah, move him up towards Raven. That's about all you can do. Raven, you're up. You can give a
That's not a
command.
double move.
No double move.
That's not.
you give a command to your guy, both your guys, and you can. Yeah,
Brock thinks you're very short.
No moves.
Yeah.
Baby, no moves.
I think I'm going to chill touch, which means I need to move
Don't
up
look like you're in
some.
melee range.
Right?
I think I'm going to chill touch.
They're vulnerable to cold damage, so that's good.
Oh, it's not cold. That's not cold.
Which
I didn't get
is
that.
the hit.
I'm tired of it.
I know. Everyone is.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't want to do this combat and come in this
15
session.
plus 9, so it hits.
But don't worry
Sure,
about
you
it.
guys want to go to the kitchen? Really?
I don't know. I couldn't say there's another room over here enough times that the goblin was trying to go under.
I heard you say it, and
4 times!
I thought
You
somebody
say
was. I thought he was
something.
gonna check it out.
5 damage. That
5 damage?
sucks.
To which one?
That's the closest.
The closer one? Okay, that
When
one
you
had
said
not been
about
damaged.
going
But
there, I
Had
thought
the
you were
other?
gonna go check
The other
out
had?
what was underneath the
A
door.
lot. Oh, it was looking
bit.
rough.
It
Can
was
I
looking-
hit the other
What was
one?
in that room?
you can't change it right now. Not after gathering information about damage on monsters. What do you want to have your other guy
Then you're
do?
like,
Oh,
dead goblins.
He can get up in the melee range.
What's in any room.
yeah.
Brock
Is that fire gonna kill him though? From the well.
Brock doesn't care about what's in any room.
Yeah,
Brock wants
he'll
to-
move up
Oh, now they would know.
Never knew Brock was.
and he'll hit the more damaged one. So he has a plus 9.
I would have moved him
Brock
around
now
this
has
way.
the worst
away from that
sunburn
guy.
he's
Move
ever had.
around this way. Can you move that way?
Yeah, just like right up against the wall here, away from the, more towards me. And hit. Hit the one you already hit.
Isn't he like a ghost or something? Can he like just go on the
Oh.
wall?
12 plus 9.
He might
so
go faster objects.
21.
21 to hit? Hits?
Mhm.
You're trying to attack the one that had been more damaged?
Yeah, but whatever.
Okay, that's fine. Roll your damage.
I don't remember what it was. It was 2d6s. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Sorry. It was an 8 plus 3 plus 3.
What?
8 plus 6.
So 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
He is dead.
Sweet.
What are you commanding the big guy to do?
Bash the last one.
Bash the last one. Alright. And we're at the top of the round. He's going to emit fire flames. Anybody within 30 feet? Brock? Nope. And he's going to move up. And he is going to...
Close. I'd say he is actually.
He's going to make 3 attacks on it. Oh wow, that's a miss. Oh wait, that is
Wait.
not his attacks.
I was gonna say, I don't think
He
he
can't.
can.
I was rolling attacks for the method. Alright. That's 1. He's rolling with advantage because he's flanking it. See if he gets any crits. No crits. He hits them all. And he is definitely gonna... I don't know, it's not definite. He rolls really bad. Let's roll his damage.
There's
Roll
no
that to
way
back him
that
up.
he can not kill
Plus
it.
15.
It's literally impossible.
It is impossible because he gets plus 15 right off the bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way.
It has 17 hit points. It is dead. You guys are effectively
Oh my gosh.
out of combat.
Okay. I want to move into
Alright,
the room.
And tell it
We
to.
want a block door and we want to rest.
Good luck. What
Yeah.
time of day is this? Because they're
Before
going to
we-
be expecting food.
Before we get into the resting, think about what you guys want to
I would like
do.
to loot the body.
I'm checking the fire giant for a conch shell because
We're gonna stop.
I want to go back to the room you were talking about and rest in that room.
You're gonna go all the way up. We're gonna stop right here. So you guys just have ended the fight here. Raven, probably roughly about 35 minutes have passed with your creature, and since the big guy has been out of the water. Okay? So you have about another 25 minutes with your creature. I'm gonna jot that down. And so when we get back next time, you guys can loot. If you want to do your ritual spell, you can do that. And you guys can begin trying to block the door or whatever you prep you want to do if you guys decide to take a long rest.
Nope.